Water, coffee, delicious. Water, coffee, delicious. Getting that chat going. Only the best content.
Snake 1, 2, and Doggo 2, which is...
Which wouldn't happen. It would just be us teaching people for the whole night.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a healer, though.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, what happens when you?
Or would you rather have a dead
randomly
fizz
die?
range?
There's mechanics in there. You need 8 people to survive.
Yeah, it's a you can't fuck up kind of fight.
I don't know. I mean, I have a feeling that a few people are gonna rather have an off night than try to teach someone. I don't really care either way. I wouldn't mind an off night. I also wouldn't really mind as long as they're not like brain dead. But
What do you
I don't
think,
know.
Steuben?
Is somebody missing?
Art can't
Ark
make
is
it.
still
He's
at
still
work.
at work. He's still at work.
Tell him to get a new job.
Doesn't happen very often, but it does happen.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter to me. Like, I have lots of things that I could play or do in Final Fantasy. Doesn't matter.
It's kind of how I am. Like if it comes down to it, I'd between teaching some random person and like going and playing more RuneScape or something, I'd rather just go play RuneScape.
Yeah. I mean, people want to do. Well, I guess Arc is our 4th for the ass progs. We can't do that either.
if people really wanted to do something, we could do maps or
Yeah, we could do
streams.
maps.
But I mean, I don't know.
Voluntary
Yeah.
map night.
Voluntary map night or extreme night or whatever.
I
At least
probably
we
wouldn't
get
do
something
maps.
accomplished.
Not a big map person, at least not right now. I mean, I might do the new ones when they come out for the next patch. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you usually don't do maps there, Subin, but
I did a bunch like when they came out. Like I did I feel like I did 20 or 30 runs. And
well, it's always fun to like get some money, I guess. For me, I'm just
It's more about like the just hanging out bullshitting for me than actually doing the map,
Oh,
you know?
yeah, for sure.
The map is like just easy brain dead content that I don't give a shit about. It's just something to do while hanging out.
Yeah. Oh, I found a fucking class to use these bracers on. Warrior. So let's just assume that we're not raiding tonight. Guessing none of us have a problem with that.
That's fine.
Nobody in here has a problem with that. And Faye, when I told him, did not have a problem with that. I told him that Art couldn't make it. Him and Becky. I'll let him know.
Wind up, Asa. You're so cute.
Infant messaged me yesterday, and she might be late. She's building her new computer tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, late tomorrow. Or
Yeah,
late
tomorrow.
today.
Tell her to do
Tomorrow?
that shit Wednesday.
Right.
Tell her to do it right now.
True. Alright, Old Man Tuck crossworlding show. Maps and chill, y'all. Tell you what, I was down in Tennessee over July, and every time you go into a restaurant, they go, "How y'all doing?" And I thought that was just the neatest thing.
I don't get it.
Just, talk Southern.
It's pretty southern.
Faye wants me to let you know that he puts in a request for Zodiark. And I
Okay.
would put in a request for not Zodiark.
Okay, so we have 2 votes for Zodiark. How many votes for maps? Any votes for maps? Map votes, anybody? No?
I vote all of the above.
Honestly, I'd rather do an extreme even if it's Zodiark.
That's fair. Zodiark, anybody?
I need the Heidelin card. I'd do Heidelin.
I need the Highland Mount.
I need Heidelin and Zodiark, so I'm down for pretty much whatever.
I need Heidelin and Endsinger, but I also only need 6 more Endsinger kills before I can just fucking buy the fucking cat.
99?
I have 88 totems.
Oh my god.
I'm at
I need
67
six-
Heidelin.
I need
Right.
6 more kills of Endsinger and I can buy the fucking cat. So when 6.3 hits, I'm gonna spend an hour doing Endsinger, and then if I don't win it, I'm just gonna buy the motherfucker.
But you get it on the 99th totem.
That happened to me with Rathalos. It was only 50, which this actually is too, because it's only 50 kills. On the 50th fucking kill, it dropped, and I was the last person in the group that didn't have it.
Right.
Literally the 50th kill.
Alright, let's do some fucking Heidelin then.
Okay, let me swap over.
Okay. Wonder if we can, like, what would it be? 6-man? I think we could 6-man it. Probably
I
not.
don't think so.
Probably not.
I'm here.
Welcome.
This is Chris.
That's Ash.
Ah. I was gonna say Christine, but it's not Christine.
How do you gear up? Like, how do you grind gear in this game?
Probably tomes would be my guess.
Yeah.
Buy the craft gear.
True. I bet you she's gonna make her own. I think she's actually an Omnicrafter herself. Alright. Let's see here. Duty, Trials, Minstrel's Ballad, Heideland's Call, Objective Loot, Comment, Quick Kills, y'all. Alright. Becca and Jumpy, y'all rock, paper, scissors, see who's solo healing.
How do I rock, paper, scissors?
I don't know. Which one better, dude? Just figure it out.
Jumpy.
There. Ah, what's up?
Steven, can you go to
Yeah. Give me
combat class real quick? Yeah, okay.
There we go.
So let's see here. DPS for this. So we're going to solo heal, solo tank. Before we start, Beck, are you okay with solo healing?
If not, I can.
Yeah.
This is Heidelin, right?
Yeah, it's just idling. It's no big deal. I just don't want to throw Becca into it. Okay. Then I'll queue us up as just needing 3 more DPS.
Are we queued up yet?
Yeah, we're queued up. You can go back to... You can go back to doing your thing, Suvin.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll do these weeklies.
Weeklies for crafters? What? Oh, custom deliveries?
Yeah.
I have slacked so hard on those.
I think I only have 2 of the titles and getting reasonably close to getting 2 more.
I have all the titles up to Elf Mama. And then, yeah, I got her to rank 5 and then never touched it again. I think I did like 1 or 2 weeks after rank 5. I don't know why, but that's what it did. Yeah, I have delivered a total of 48 collectibles to Elf Mama.
Welcome back, Jumpy. Don't worry, we haven't found anybody else yet.
Okay.
It doesn't matter because I'm solo tanking, but I'm not going to play Paladin. Just FYI.
You gonna play Warrior?
Yeah, I'm grinding out the warrior tank achievements.
That's fair.
Like, I have less than 500 on everything except Paladin, and on Paladin, I got the 700 one the day it released. I have no idea how many runs I have, but it's more than 700. Thankfully, it actually keeps track and gives me credit for all the ones I've run beyond 700. So it didn't make me grind another 200 when the achievement came out for the top of the line title. Yeah, I need like 50-ish more warrior ones for 500, and then I'm switching to Gunbreaker. Getting all 3 of the other tanks to 500, and then I'll push for 7.
Oof.
Oh, 2.
2.
2!
We need a melee DP. Oh, we have 1 melee DPS. Okay, never mind. 2 fizz range, 2 casters. Wait a second. I just found an empty plot.
Get on it.
Alright.
Gonna be a lot of plots in 6.3. But we
Why
don't
are
know
adding
what
more?
Yeah, they're adding 6 wards with subdivisions to every server for every thing. That is 1,800 houses. But we don't know what the division between FC and personal is yet.
God, don't give FC any. No, FC should get
If they give
some,
FC some, I would say like an 80-20 split for personal to FC would
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, there's on Zalira at least. There's unsold and unbidded on FC houses right now. You know, like they don't need a ton more. It would be nice to have for some FCs to be able to move up to a medium or large. But yeah, there's going to be like a hunt, or how many larges are going to be released? I think it was like 100 or something.
Well, it's
Just
probably the
for
same layouts as always, isn't it?
It is. I just did the math on it the other night and I forget.
Okay.
It's 3 per ward or subdivision. So that's 6 per ward times 6 is 36 times however many housing divisions there are, 5. So that's what? 36 times 5. 170? 160?
Sorry.
What?
Should I go dancer too, just for shits and giggles? No, I can go summoner.
There's 3 summoners.
Subin needs 2 dance partners. Come on.
That would be funny.
I think it stacks.
No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. I don't think it's supposed to. I'm a fucking dancer, yo.
There's so many. I mean, I know summoners are.
Oh, thank you.
I know summoners are popular, but I mean, come the fuck on, guys. All right, I'm opening up ACT, and if these guys can't keep up, I'm gonna be pissed. Becca, are you here?
Becca is also trading things to Faye.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what food do I eat? Red pumpkin something?
Carrot pudding, probably. Dead crit. I don't know what the fuck Dancer uses, I'm just saying. Alright. We're going. Gotta find trials. Let's see here. Hydalen's Call.
Carrot pudding. 10 of these, please.
No. All that snow's already melted.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh my god. Are we gonna have a color carbuncle for each?
Oh, that would be sweet.
Oh no.
Can I request a ruby?
You buy it for me, I'll do it.
You literally, it's a quest.
Oh. That's
Well, obviously he hasn't done it.
That's way too hard for me. I don't know what why are you complaining to me about it? I can't do that shit.
Wait, was group 1 and group 2? This is the
Yeah,
groups,
I'm
right?
group
Oh
two.
yeah. Let's just mark you guys real quick.
I guess I'm with the tank.
Yeah, you go with tank.
No, you would?
Becca's
I'm two.
well, He's melee, so he would go with you.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna 2 is out for the later mechanics.
Oh, well, let's switch it. Yeah, let's switch
Oh.
it. I'm fucking dumb and stupid and just dumb. Yeah, okay.
Becca, you're now 2.
This makes
It's been
sense. This makes
decided.
more sense. This makes more sense. Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Alright. This'll work. This'll work.
Okay.
This'll work right here. Okay. I'll be in group 1.
Cool. I just have to remember that shit.
I think red is
In.
green is out.
Green is blue is cross. And then ice is spread, and earth is party stack.
Okay.
I can call it my abacus. Like you said that in like chat.
It's an abacus.
Yeah.
After crystal face.
Yeah.
The intermission. If we should LB3 by then. Well, maybe
So
we have
much
fucking.
pressure.
Eh.
No one.
That's it. It's just you.
Ah.
She's the potion. Y'all are welcome.
I'm not potioning because I used the spirit bond potion.
Troubadouring.
Yeah, I probably should have made that, but it didn't fucking matter.
We don't take damage, man.
Definitely took damage.
Ah,
Party stack.
That's a
On
part
her
of
butt. Abacus says party stack.
There's too many titans. I can't see shit.
It's healer stack, or light parties, and in. I'm a healer.
Yay.
Nice.
Divine radiance.
Front, back.
Fucking 3 phoenixes.
feel bad for Zuman.
Can't see shit. I really can't.
Spread and what? Out? Out and
Just
spread.
stay melee range. So.
Yeah, I got it. Uptime strats.
Oh yeah.
I mean, kill the boss faster. I ain't complaining.
Front, back. Party stack and probably inner cards.
It's enter cards, yeah. Blues always last. Don't use your 2 minutes here, do not.
Do it!
Party stack.
Crystals of light
I didn't do it.
to me.
It wasn't me.
What?
I heard somebody sing.
Huh?
Oh, Becca, I need lots of heals there in this part. Like
Which
lots.
one do we hit?
I don't know.
This one over here.
Which one's over here?
The song of
Ah,
creation.
fucking move, you goddamn things.
Feel
Oh, Susan, you're supposed to be hitting the crystal.
Yeah, it ain't that deep.
the sorrow
Figured
of
we had enough.
demise.
Well, the crystals take health off the ads when they die. Like a lot.
Find your way in the darkness. Follow your light.
Alright. Boom, big shake it off.
Fly, my children, and never look back.
If anyone takes damage, they're fired. Oh, you're all fired.
What?
Stepped up.
I didn't, yeah. I had my own personal shield going.
LB.
This test is far.
Yeah,
My
when you have a
rotate,
second.
he's saying.
When you have a second. But, you know, it's not that big.
It is too much. We're gonna do what? Heals? Stay DPS mid, I'll go far.
Yeah.
Block the middle crystal. Shift.
Fuck!
Jumping!
Eh, she's just a DPS. That ain't that deep.
I mean, I can't understand why Jumpy isn't raised yet with 3 fucking summoners.
Come on, I'm gonna wait a little bit.
I'm in the wrong spot, aren't I?
Y'all don't need me. Y'all don't need me. Absolutely do not need me. Hey, both ranges dead!
I totally brain farted that mechanic.
Oh, forgot about that one.
Just do it!
I forgot.
Alright, I'll rest.
I am not
refresh.
pressing any
I'll rest
buttons.
for Suva.
Oh, that's tank bleed. It tickled. Party stat. In.
We're near or far.
Ow.
Oh, you're fine. Quit your bitch.
I was almost not fine.
This spot, I think.
I think it's where I am.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right, you're right.
Hope you're right.
Between 1 and 2.
Let's go!
Commit!
Hey!
What's the matter?
Fucking cat!
I rolled a
37,
fucking 12, Jesus.
37, bitch!
Why
One?
you beat me?
Oh,
What?
one.
Who won it?
Becca won. Becca won, grab.
Becca always fucking wins the
I
fucking.
know, I'm honestly amazed that Becca didn't have it already. From the way Becca rolls on mounts.
The one fucking mount we got off fucking Barboach, fucking Becca got it. God fucking damn it.
Becca has the most incredible luck on rolling on mounts. Which is odd, because Becca has the most absolute dog shit luck on rolling on Savage gear.
Becca, did you roll a? Oh, you rolled a 97. Oh my.
95, 96, and 97.
Wow.
Sucks to be
Lorraine.
them.
I really thought I had it with that one. I was like, man, it's gonna be close.
Who's still? Let's see here.
Subin actually rolled a 1.
Yeah, I'm not memeing it. It's a one.
I was actually in 4th with a 37. Steaming? Oh, their name actually is Steaming Pile.
I'm just gonna call him steaming. I mean,
Steamy.
steaming.
Steaming with a G.
Old steaming, steaming demon.
Steaming Pile of almost did as much DPS as Delph.
In there.
I would be embarrassed if I were you.
Why?
I don't know, because I assume you're geared much better than them. But I don't really
just
know.
going by their health, they're about, you know. Just gonna fucking do another ready check, because. Like, homies, let's go. Okay.
Yay, we're ready. Go, ready, go, ready, go. More mounts. Woo.
I also had to stop and res Suvin because I know nobody else. That's my DPS. with
Okay.
me stopping for 10 seconds.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Listen, Suvin, I can't leave you on the ground, okay? It's nothing-
Blame it on Suvin.
I'm not gonna blame Suvin.
Blame it on Suvin.
I'm saying I can't fucking stop, alright? I can't just leave Suvin on the ground, alright? Like,
He's got his
I gotta fucking help a
priorities.
homie out.
Yeah.
I gotta help a homie out.
Blame it on Suvin.
But Jumpy, on the other hand, was just let her.
Jumpy is just like, oh, you can be on the floor.
I got first dibs. I'm Becca's favorite.
You also died first.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
What? There, I have a chronicle. Party stack. That's always first.
By crystal's light.
Healer group. I think it's always healer group.
It is, it is. It's
And
healer
then-
groups, spread, and then the last one can be random.
Yeah. In out is sometimes different.
Mm-hmm.
Divine radiance.
Front back. That's the best thing about the Abacus is not having to remember anything for old fights.
I get tripped up so bad if I had
Spread
to.
and out. Yeah. I'm eating this.
Light unyielding.
Me too.
You really have to go out very
Oh.
early for that. Oh.
I didn't mean to eat that one.
Well, that you had to eat.
Oh, well, you're right.
Apparently, you're just not cool enough to just ignore that mechanic. Besides, maybe you should try getting more health.
I should try getting
Some
Why
better.
did
very
you
winning
have to
strategy.
flash him?
He got one shot! Inner cards and healer groups.
By blade.
Oh god. Damn it!
Crystals of light.
I think I stepped in.
Well, I took the inner card on accident.
Good thing summoners aren't mobile or anything like that.
I thought I was good, or I would have fucking moved. Taco, you fucking taco.
No, he'll talk, Becca, he'll talk.
I'm fine. I'm fine for a bit. I got bloodwetting up.
Feel. The sorrow and hope.
Now I don't have bloodwetting.
Think.
Hey, bloodwetting again.
Away in the darkness. Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back. Then you are resolved. But this test is far from over.
I'll be.
The light does obey my command.
Just a second.
If it's more convenient for your rotation, just do it as soon as she lands.
He needs to remember it though.
I'm not gonna die.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I would move rapidly.
Shit.
If I were you.
I just
That is.
flipped to the
You
wrong
might
way.
be able to jump
Rescued.
that.
Let's see what happens here. Nope. But these people are like, this guy's so bad.
Nah, you
This
take LB.
fucking Steven.
I don't know. Probably bought
Behind,
his...
get behind, get behind.
Behind, Becca.
Yeah, you did!
Like, this guy probably bought his Ulu clear.
This legacy tattoo motherfucker with the uwu weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Probably bought his legacy tattoo too.
Bought an old account. I have a notification on Discord from somewhere. It's like difference.
Party stack. Out. I'm gonna face tank it.
Light time yielding.
I probably shouldn't have done that because there's a shared tank poster coming up. Yeah, I will. I'll mid it and involve, so Becca doesn't have to full heal me. Oh wait, no, he's not gonna do it. Spread and gonna jump to the top. I'm gonna take due north after the things go off soon. So just be away from the ends.
Oh, I got the card.
Hey, look, it's not a mount. One on the coffer. Oh yeah.
Never lucky.
Boom's like, I got my fucking card.
I'm good now. But I'll keep going.
This Hydaelyn and both so skinny.
I only have 20 tokens from Hydaelyn.
I
I
have
killed it 20 times.
47.
I have 69. Nice.
Nice. Now you have to never go again,
No, I'm going
so
right
you
now.
don't get the cat.
I have to get that fucking cat, Rocco. I don't
You
think
are
you
never
understand.
getting the cat because we are never clearing this fight again.
I hate you.
You're not allowed to clear the
Going-
fight ever
going by
again.
myself. Fuck you guys.
I'm gonna try really hard not to die this time.
His backflip. Wouldn't doubt backflip.
He backflipped to the completely wrong place is the problem.
Well, it cued the backflip, which I wasn't expecting. I hate when it does that, you know? It's just like, well...
Yeah, the ability queuing in this game is weird sometimes. I feel you.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
I'm not gonna.
You know what would be awesome change? If they made the backflip do damage so you had to use it in your rotation.
Flip away out of melee range.
Yeah, like the red mage flips.
It'd be cool if you had a charge just to come back right back in.
Dude, you could do, they could like do a backflip into like some ridiculously overpowered charge maneuver that's a line AoE. That would be fucking sweet.
Give us some cool like red circles and stuff to make it look like a
Healer
fucking freaking
groups.
ability.
And in, same shit, different day. Yeah, that'd be fucking sweet if you like backflipped out and then lunged back in like a beast.
Well, 3 of my jumps do take me to the target, so I mean, it's not crazy.
But I just want like a forward lunge. Sides. Like a big line AoE forward lunge. You know?
Yeah.
Light unyielding.
I don't know why you didn't survive that. That barely tickled you.
Well,
It's because he took that initial one.
the ball up, just doing it.
Front back. I threw Nathan on you, but I'm not sure it would have been enough.
Live and learn.
Or die and learn. I mean, perfectly acceptable option. Party stack and corners.
Stand in the fucking corner of the stone.
By blade! Crystals of light, to me. Here.
South crystals first. Fucking move, you bitches!
Feel. The sorrow of hope's demise.
Keep moving.
I'm trying.
I know. I'm just saying something.
They keep stop moving.
I know. I just had to say something.
Find your way in the darkness.
LB as soon as she drops soon.
Okay.
Reminder.
Okay.
Follow your light.
I just figured that'd be more convenient for your rotation.
Or fly, my
might be.
children, and never look back.
I mean, you probably know better than I do about how to play Dragoon.
Not really.
I'm gonna assume.
I don't know about that. I'm just making
I
it
don't.
up.
You've never seen me play Dragoon, so
I'm not exactly proof in the pudding right here.
The light does obey my command.
oh, we're going to the other side this time. Ooh,
I always fuck up on this.
this side is worse for my rotation. Let's wipe it.
Fair. Understandable even.
Stay behind her. Where she goes that way. Oh fuck! I'm lagging out.
No. Don't pull a jumpy.
Huh?
Everything stood still there for about 5 seconds. Hard to stack. Out.
Light unyielding.
No regrets.
It's okay, I used the Phoenix Hot on you there, Subin. You should just be fine.
Self-save Phoenix for healing. What a
That's
nice guy.
what I do, and I'm still top the DPS meters. Look at me go. It was not a coincidence. At all.
And we did not get a cat. If I got a coffer, probably. If I don't get that coffer, thank you. Fucking 95.
Nice cold water. Oh, God, it's good. Sometimes I'll grind way too hard and I'll just forget to fucking get water, and that happened to me today.
That gave me 0.88 to my desync skill.
Whew.
Boom.
What a fella. What a guy. What a dude. What a fucking dissenter.
Do you even know what descent is, Delph?
Yeah, it's when you break down an item for materials.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you had delved like game mechanics or just story.
No comment.
Like
I know what descent is. 'Cause...
non-offensive raid mechanics.
I know what decent is because my Zawaka, he was really into crafting in this game, so I know what it is.
Okay.
Did you potion? Oh, the spirit bomb.
Spirit bond potion. I could have used a squadron manual too, but I elected not to. I don't know why, because I really should.
Strength of will to alter man's fate.
But spirit bond potion is stupid cheap. Party stack.
By crystal's light.
Four groups. And out! Alright, I'm actually gonna go out for this.
Light Agliotic.
So I did use my fucking Ifrit charge back into the group.
Like a boss.
Like a fucking mouse.
I used my gap closer.
It's a charge.
Yep.
Divine
It wasn't my
radiance.
Unga Bunga gap closer though. Sides. Can be in and spread, so YOLO the shit out of it. Don't kill me or Becca. Yep.
只可能忘了。
That's true. Subin was gunning for me for a second, but I shook him off.
Front back.
Message him, be like, don't step on lalas.
You step on Lawless, you dick. Party stack. And corners.
Alright, now Subin's beating my ass in the DPS charts.
I mean, I
This
can
guy's
slow
gonna
down
die
if you
to
want. If it makes you feel better.
No. It's fine.
To me.
Please don't.
Here.
Move, you stupid angel things.
The song of creation's end.
Oh, I moved too far. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm terrible.
Feel.
You said it.
The sorrow at hope's demise.
I'm focusing so much on not dying to these motherfuckers.
Think.
Because we're solo tanking and solo healing.
I know they hurt.
Find your way
Yeah, they
in
do.
the darkness.
Yep, I know.
Follow your
I've solo tanked it plenty, but I've never, and I've solo healed it, but I've never solo tanked and solo healed before.
When I came back, like, to this, like, after P1 through 4,
You know?
that's pretty much, like, all I saw was solo heals all the time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't done a ton of it since it was current.
Then you are resolved. This test is far from over.
Lub.
The light doth obey my command.
Oh, forgot. No. What could possibly go wrong?
Same thing.
I mean,
as
you
when
could
died the
flip
first
into
time.
a fucking wave.
Oh no!
Becca will rescue. Believe.
He backflipped to us. He's a fucking genius.
What a
He's
boss.
a fucking Dragoon legend. Oh, my
yeah.
god. Yeah.
Well, he is in fact an ultimate legend, or perfect
Yeah,
legend, or
true.
whatever the fuck he is.
He did fine.
The title does not lie, except the title is Master Weaver, so...
Yeah, he's master weaving that fucking mechanic.
That's
He
right.
weaved the LB in like a boss.
Just still don't stand in front of the boss.
Yeah, almost.
I know, I saw you. You're like
Oh,
disappeared behind me, I
dancer.
almost.
No matter which one I'm at.
No,
I mean-
not really. You just have to be behind it,
You have to be behind one of the ones
Oh,
that she's
yeah.
not gonna cleave,
which is all of them except the
Whatever.
one behind her.
which is all of the except that one.
Barely. 15,000 else what I saw. Don't worry, Jumpy, I'll have Phoenix in 20 seconds.
The only health that matters is the last one.
True. As long as it's not 0.
Hot artist stack.
Man, that fucking dancer's really lucky that it didn't target them.
In.
We're near or far.
Alright, Jumpy, I finally got my Phoenix. There, have some healing
thanks.
from me.
We're high or low.
Where you're high.
You go between
low.
1 and 2, but you don't have to move until after they go out.
Yeah. That mechanic kind of fucked with my brain for a second.
Yeah. Over here, Steven.
We're not
Yeah.
even gonna get that far.
Well,
what
if
I'm
we
gonna
did,
do.
you'd want to be over here.
It's really open.
Alright, and we move along.
Oh yeah, another box. You know what that means. More decent skill.
Woo boy. I don't even know what I would do with this house if I got it. I just want it. Oh, we have a lever. Alright, steaming pile left.
Yeah,
Steaming pile
bitch.
of
Just
terrible
about
DPS.
malas.
Keys of Faust left.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Well, you
Everyone
know.
sucks.
Do we find more people?
I don't know. Do we want to keep going?
I don't mind.
I don't mind either. I don't really care.
It's fine.
Okay. Queue him back up.
Take my lever for stepping on a fucking lava. That's right.
Alright, Jumpy, time to go summoner. Let's go.
I don't.
Ah.
I don't know how to play summoner.
Oh man, I can give
Pick
you
a Lego and push the buttons that light up.
So the buttons I have are still at level 80.
Okay,
Summoner.
that's the problem.
You just gotta put Astral Flow on your bar somewhere and you're good.
Oh shit, we got a Reaper and a
We
Samurai.
have melee! Oh my. Looks like I'm going group
Jumpy
2
go
this
dancer.
time.
Jumpy go dancer.
Okay.
Jumpy go gunbreaker. Jumpy go gunbreaker. I mean, machinist.
I mean,
What was
literally no one wants me to dance.
I was like, why?
I meant machine.
Gun thing. Get a gun.
Get a gun, shoot the boss, we win.
I mean, I can play tank, but I ain't tanking. I'm just gonna off GCD a bunch of buttons.
Practice craft is not ready.
I can
Why
see
is
that.
practice craft
Practice
not ready?
crafting.
This is practice. Exactly. Thank you, Jumpy.
Practice craft needs to practice hitting the fucking ready button.
Let's fucking practice crafting that fucking ready chick. Not ready. Practice, are you?
Practice
ready?
getting kicked out of the fucking party. No, I'm kidding.
There's that fucking WoW mentality. I love it. Fucking let it out. Let it out, Taco.
When I get with randos is when my toxic comes out.
Yeah, I don't like random players really.
Me either.
Oh my god, this fucking guy.
Just fucking cue it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it. I'm just gonna hit it. I already checked. I asked him in chat. Like, let's fucking go, guy.
And he clicked ready. Cool.
He said yeah.
Oh my, yeah. After we fucking.
Yeah.
Me and all the melee.
Yep. Yep. So it'll be us, all of us ranged. Cool. Yep. This looks good. All right, fucking send her, bud.
Oh, my
Now-
food wore off.
Now, in theory, I should be 4th or 5th on the shards.
You're gonna be 3rd or 2nd because the samurai's gear is dog shit.
Okay. You just assume it won't be super?
Strength of will to alter man's
Probably gonna be last.
The Reaper and Suvin are geared similarly. Well, the Reaper, Suvin, and you are all geared about the same level. Hard to stack. I have no idea if Reapers actually do competitive DPS or not.
Well, they should still be ahead of, like, summoners and red mages.
Maybe.
Yes, they should.
In and heal the groups. Reaper, what are you doing? Reading a position. Okay, cool. I can deal with it.
divine radiance.
Front back. At least the person who won the mount didn't leave.
Shut up.
I mean, really, I mean...
It's fucking bad. Of course they're not gonna leave.
Well, no, I meant at least it wasn't some random who then left out and spread.
Yeah.
Light on you.
Oh, this is... Oh, okay. Yeah.
Spread,
Oh,
Suvin,
fuck.
Suvin!
Oh, fuck. My bad.
Chaos.
Completely forgot about the eyes.
Chaos.
Jumpy, do your dancer mitigation thing.
Okay.
Front back.
I heal.
Mitigate! I'm jumpy.
It's on
Jump for
cooldown.
blocky. Jump for blocky. Healer groups and inner cards. We have 5 over here because Delp's
Yep.
in the wrong spot.
Yep, yep.
It's healer groups.
I fucking made it.
Pulse of light. To
Oh.
me.
Poor samurai. What did he ever do to deserve this?
Probably would have lived if his gear wasn't dog shit or he had put in flaws.
Red.
The song of creation's end.
It's always the crystals with like light coming out, and we always start on the left and move our way to the right.
Well, I know, but also
The sorrow and hope.
not trying that hard.
Well, I just try to keep my fucking. Well, you know, I like to play with my DPS. I'm not like potting, but I do want to like do my rotation correctly and try to keep as much uptime as I can.
Away in the dark.
Bloodwedding, yay! Hopefully one of the other troglodytes LBs.
Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back.
I think I'm the only competitive DPS that hasn't died yet.
Yes, that is true. You're also the only DPS that hasn't died yet.
Well, the other summoner hasn't, and I don't think Jumpy
Oh,
has.
well. I did not look. That's true.
I don't
I
expect
mean, is
Jumpy
Dancer
to.
really DPS though?
Wow.
It's a buff class.
I thought dancers are like really strong right now.
For our DPS, not for personal. They do absolutely dog shit personal DPS, but they add a ton to the party with their buffs.
This
Although I
other
think
summoner has also like res like twice, so I can't flame him too hard.
I will.
I mean, I haven't even touched my summon or my res button. I haven't even thought about it.
Oh, the samurai was in the completely wrong spot.
We didn't really say.
Behind. We didn't really say, but DPS should always be mid because it's the only one where you can maintain uptime. And people should know that by now.
Fucked up. I fucked up my Bahamut.
I can't remember how our static did it, Jumpy. Wasn't it? We had something weird, didn't we?
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't remember. It's been a while.
Well, like
I
every,
just YOLO'd it.
I think everything we did.
As
Was,
long as each... True, we did YOLO a lot of things. I think as long as like each class is behind the crystal, that's all it really matters.
No. You can't eat two cleaves.
right.
That's why the samurai died, because he was with Becca. The samurai could have killed Becca if they'd been targeted with the cleave, which would have been not good.
No, I mean in the same class, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter who goes where. Wow, genius samurai. It doesn't matter who goes where, except it's best for melee to always go to the middle one. It's the only one where you can maintain melee uptime. The other two are both out of range. Oh, it's gonna be the spread and lines bullshit.
Vengeance eternal.
Commit!
Did the samurai
Good,
die
that
again?
really would have fucking killed me. Samurai, you just got spanked by a dancer. Like, not beat, fucking spanked.
I spank good.
Infant fucking put a bunch of shit in chat. I think that's a taco question,
Making
really.
a list
Oh.
of programs to reinstall and config, blah blah blah. Throw me your program config file suggestions to see if we're getting anything. I just Google it.
That was a thing that happened, she said. Link it to Facebook. Yeah.
Oh,
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
Jumpy,
Huh?
you didn't dance partner Susan.
Jumpy!
God.
He's giving you left eye and you're not giving him a fucking dance partner?
Where's my eye? Where's my eye?
You already get
You already-
went.
Yeah. I
I don't
gave.
see it. Never happened.
I gave so much. You didn't even
Out in
notice.
healer groups.
I'm on the wrong side!
Delph's a fucking genius.
But I made it.
And the samurai just fucking Venn diagrammed the healer groups.
Don't worry, Becca. I made it. I helped so.
Do Reapers have like no fucking burst? How am I out DPSing the Reaper? Front back. Oh cool, Samurai's dead again. The fucking winner.
Real struggle bus here tonight.
In and then spread. Oh god, this is gonna be a fucking deathgasm.
Yoink.
Wow, I am proud of these mouth breathers.
I'm breathing through my mouth right now. What the fuck?
I think the samurai's having a really bad day.
I mean, I would too if my gear was that dog shit. Besides,
Fuck you, Doc. God,
I'm
man.
not in Suvin's stream right now.
Let it all out, Taco. Let it all out.
Am I in fact on your stream?
Oh,
No,
yes.
I 2 minutes.
Oh god damn it, I need to shut the fuck up. I'm gonna get my ass banned.
It's fine. Nobody watches my stream.
What do you mean? I'm on there right now.
As long as nobody knows who I am. I'm the dancer.
Which one's the glowing one? They're not glowing!
What are you high? It's right fucking here.
The song of creation.
Ow, ow.
Ark's
Jeez.
watching it. Ark's watching it right now.
Feel
Face.
the sorrow of hope's demise. Think.
That was a clencher there, Becca, wasn't it?
Darkness.
I'm still clenching.
She got that one.
Did my fucking gear break or something? Good god, I don't have a... Oh, I did have a bomb stack. Wow, I'm a genius.
Fucking
That's why.
garbage.
I am garbage.
Follow your light.
Garbage.
Garbage,
Or
dude.
fly, my children, and never
Did you guys see what I said?
Yeah, that's why I said Ark's watching your stream right now, Subin.
Oh, I see it. It's really funny.
That is grade A comedy right there.
LB!
Make the samurai fucking do it. It's not like he's doing anything else.
The
The
Reaper
Reaper's
got
actually
it.
flanking.
Well, the Reaper likes, probably wants to. Probably frothing at the mouth to fucking LB3. Just let the man
Like
live a
the
little.
edgelord LB3.
Just let the man fucking live a little. Jeez Louise.
When we go over here?
Yeah. No, oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Mouth breather.
Fucking mouth breather Taco, look at his ass. Oh god. We might wipe here.
sorry. Yeah, we probably are. Yeah, I'm dead.
I'm tanking again. That's what it comes back to every time.
Susan, save me!
Look at all that shit Taco talk. Look at all that shit Taco talk.
I'm fine. I'm alive. I just miss fucking Reddit.
I mean, Reddit's still a website. It's still up.
Can I talk
Yeah,
DPSing now?
Where the leave was. No. You're
Do it, do
dancing.
less damage.
What? Oh man, we do need more damage.
Hard to
I'm
stack.
fucking getting out of the party stack. Oh wait, I might
Why?
fucking get targeted. Because I'm fucking at that much health.
Fucking
that much health.
summoner. You have a heal.
I do not have a heal. I have a shield that was up.
Yeah,
You
you
have
have
physics.
physics.
It
Where's
does
Phoenix?
400 potency.
Okay, so cast it a few times.
Oh my god, Taco. Remember we were talking shit about that samurai? That samurai's probably sitting there like, these fucking guys. Oh, he's dead too. Never mind.
All right, and spread.
I'm just keeping. Oh, Transcendence is already gone. Oh,
Sides, sides, immediately to the sides.
No.
okay.
I would rather
Here we
not
go.
actually wipe
Here we go.
in.
We're near or far. We're high or low.
Where did I-
All right, and rotate into the first one.
Yeah,
And then
over here, back
across.
over here, back up.
Front back, front back, front back. Inner
Kill
cards.
it. Just fucking kill it.
No.
Just fucking kill it. Yeah, just the fucking crystal. I got a roll 94 on the fucking crystal. Are you kidding me? I don't even
should've
want it. I don't even
Need
want
rolled
it.
the Dark Knight Sword. Oh wait, I can't need roll the Dark Knight Sword. I'm not on Dark Knight.
Oh, somebody fucking rolled a 97 over my 94 for the crystal. Of fucking course. Alright. And ready check?
In my defense, people shouldn't have just blindly followed me. But yeah.
Uh-huh.
Most of us didn't.
Got a marker on you, though.
Most of you didn't, no.
Jumpy, are you ready? Yeah.
I only died because I got double hit with the thing that gets blocked by the crystal. Yeah. I don't even know what to tell Infin that's not trolling. Like, your favorite web browser and Final Fantasy XIV and Act.
RuneScape.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
Hard stack.
I know that's just what it says, but I wish it was like group stack instead of party stack.
It uses groups for like healer groups.
See, I think like
In
light parties.
and light parties. Yeah. Samurai, why are you Venn diagramming? You're wrong. Thank you.
It's a prawn party, man. Give him a break. It's fun.
Position.
Divine radiance.
Front back. I get banned because of Susan's fucking stream. And I can't keep my mouth shut.
Somebody's gonna ban you for talking shit in a voice chat.
It's happened. Well, on stream. It happened to the streamer. God damn it.
Pretty dead. Oh, I'm fine.
They're having an Aces Flash, Susan.
Okay.
Okay.
Good idea. He almost died there.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna fucking say it. I want to say it, but I'm not gonna say it. party stack and inner cards, and I have to make sure I'm absolutely not anywhere near this, because 2 long stacks on those ads will fucking end me.
Crystals of light.
Fuck.
To me.
Did you use your chair, man, Jumpy?
Maybe.
Yeah, I see that. See the technical finish right there.
Here. The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow at hope's demise. Think.
That was rather a lot quicker than usual.
Nobody's dead.
Yeah, nobody had a gap going into that. Good job.
Or fly, my children, and never look back. Then you are resolved.
Oh, I'll get away from you, tacos. Blah, blah.
I'll try to not misread this.
Just obey my command.
Have an addle.
Fast.
That was fast. That was good.
Never lucky. Definitely needs those rune light settings. It's kind of like making sure you have your ACT settings. A bunch of options you can fucking turn on and off with it. Ah, we lost somebody. The Reaper.
We lost the Reaper. I'm up to 52 totems, halfway there.
I'm at 74. Oh, I am set for Bard only DPS. What? Oh, that's fucking
Yeah, we
cringe.
definitely don't need a bard.
Yeah, I don't know why that was like that.
Cringe.
Big cringe. Fucking goddamn fucking song. Jesus fucking Christ. Hey, Eric.
Is it Ark?
Hey, Eric.
Hey.
Are you alive?
We kick this fucking samurai and get Ark in here.
Oh,
True.
I'll help in. My roommate picked up, so.
Oh, rip.
We have 3 summoners in this group.
Wow, make it 4.
We had 4 at one point. No, we had 3. Well, 3 is the most we've had.
Nice.
We need 1 ranged in the left party. No, we don't. We have Subin.
Subin.
Oh, we have
You have
one of the
Subin
summoners.
left?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have
Jumpy
Subin
dance
left.
partner.
Yeah, Asher's gonna start running sad, so I'm gonna get all set up with here.
Ugh.
Yeah.
How much you want to
The
bet that you
savage.
all Searing Light at the exact same fucking time?
Oh, I know. I'm just gonna use it right where I want to use it. So. If another one wants to like hold out theirs, I mean that's on them.
Have you the strength of will to alter
There's
man's
mine
fate?
right there. We're good.
Self-asserting dominance with the Searing Light.
I am the searing light.
I actually can't tell how many people used it, so
That's way too many Bahamut's.
my Atticus is not set up that well. In and healer groups.
Where near or far,
What if it was more Bahamut's?
More summoners.
Also, it's just one and it got
We
bigger.
could potentially have 6 Bahamut's front back.
There's a lot of phoenixes up right now.
I have 3 copies of the Phoenix Hawk. Becca basically doesn't have to heal for another like 15 seconds.
Oh my god, look at all the Phoenix bombs!
Out and spread. Oh,
nighttime
yeah, I
shifting.
listened. Nope, I got hit.
I wasn't
That
gonna
guy just
fucking
run into you.
move.
He just stood right on
Ah.
top of Jumpy. He just ran up to Jumpy and just stood there.
He was trying to assert dominance. Front back, front back, front back, front back, front back.
I'm typing! I don't give a shit.
Didn't see. That's such bullshit. That's
Can I shake my head or does that get me reported?
who knows.
It's healer groups, by the way.
Me and Becca are dead.
Ooh.
No, just Becca. Just
Wow.
Becca.
To
Okay.
me.
We kind of need Becca, like,
It's
now.
coming. It's coming. I'm good. Me and the other summoner both have it actually.
Here.
Shit, I hit that.
The
You might need a big fucking cooldown here.
Yeah, I'm watching for my home gang.
Feel. The sorrow of hope's demise. Think. Find your way in the darkness. Follow your light.
That was some like incredible Lala shade thrown there.
Fly, my children.
Yeah?
and never
Well, you don't fucking backflip without looking where you land.
Backflipped onto a Lala.
Oh, that pent up tiny rage.
Jumpy's
happened twice!
Jumpy's just trying to compete with me for toxicity.
Jumpy, my roommate can hear you from my headphones.
Oh, I'm really loud.
No, really?
Oh, I'm really loud. Jeez.
Now Jumpy's gonna get from Suvin's stream too.
That's what happens when you ask prog every week, same time, you know? Also, where's the LB?
I don't know.
Well, I gotta do it all now, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, the Reaper left.
But don't worry, we still have the samurai.
We still have the samurai who's barely at the...
I could bring my samurai. Level 50.
You might
Just-
do more damage.
Hell
Just
yeah.
just as useful as the samurai.
Want me to LB? I can LB.
No, I want the fucking samurai to LB.
Type samurai LB!
Oh fuck, I'm on the
I'm
wrong
not
side.
typing shit.
No,
Wait,
fuck,
where are we
I'm
going?
on the wrong side. What the fuck is going on?
Chaos.
Yeah, no shit.
Becca's over here fucking hating the fact that we made him solo heal this gong show.
I asked before we started.
You were warned. Really, you've got no one to blame but yourself.
As long as I understand.
In.
How are you just getting an ed for that? What the fuck? I've got a phoenix out. Maybe they're
Just
just.
he was dead for a bit.
He res
Oh, okay.
He was dead because he went to entirely the wrong crystal.
Yeah.
Practice proper.
Oh, you died?
Yeah, I got stepped on!
Then you called them out.
Fucking kill you next.
Oh my god, practice craft. What the fuck?
It's over here this time.
Why are there so few people in the melee stack?
I don't fucking know.
I like to think I'm gonna.
We only have 1 minute.
forgot
We
the-
only have one good melee.
Thanks.
Oh, front back. It's front back.
Oh, well.
Don't worry, guys. I will finish it.
Out.
Light unyielding.
Who's that good melee, by the way?
That was me. That was me. I was an Ifrit. I was an
Oh.
Ifrit phase.
Yeah.
There we go.
I got the left.
The warrior.
True.
Whew, that was more than a little rough. Practice
mean-
scrap left.
Yeah, well, fuck brass practice craft.
One summoner gone.
2 to go.
What? What?
Did my spirit bond potion can't have worn off? How did I lose it? It's supposed to last for 3 hours. I'm confusion. Did I pop? Dying does not remove it. I'm almost sure. Maybe it does.
Does it go like off and on in between instances?
No.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't usually use in things where I regularly die, so maybe dying does remove my Spirit Bond potion.
Are you
It would
ready?
be unfortunate. I usually use them in like expert roulettes.
I'll get another samurai, and it's just what we needed.
Is this one
It's my
terrible?
third ult.
I'm here to play on 2 characters.
We've literally only
explain
seen
a
2
lot.
classes tonight.
That is actually true.
Or 3.
No, we had a
One
Reaper.
Reaper, right?
One
That's
Reaper,
The one?
Reaper,
Samurai, and
dancers,
Summoners.
We had a dancer.
Oh yeah, we had another dancer in the first one.
A lot of summoners. Summoners coming in hot tonight.
It is the easiest job.
It is.
Why do we all have
Yeah.
pigtails? What is this?
Dolph doesn't have pigtails.
It's true, I have a hat.
Melee, get your butts over here. Whatever. We're cool.
There we go.
Dance partner. I'm gonna put up another Spirit Bond potion.
Wait. I want a dance partner.
No.
What?
You can dance with me
Summoner
if
is
you
a
want.
terrible target for dance partner.
What do you mean, be great?
Have you the strength of
The
will
dancer
to
gets like
command
nothing
fate?
from dancing a summoner.
Yeah, but I get a
I mean,
lot of
Dragoon's
damage.
not a great class either, but
It's my ears.
By crystal light.
why am I not in the bubble like a terrible person? Ouch.
Light on you.
2 about to be dead. Oh, only one of them. That guy either has better gear or... Nope, lost them all.
Divine
Did
radiance.
Samurai
Front
just become
back.
a crash class?
Samurai's the new Dragoon.
Is it a class that do you mean is it a class that attracts people who are trash?
I don't know. So far, all the samurais have been pretty bad.
I mean, Faye can play Samurai.
Minus Faye.
In and spread. Let's see. How many?
Shit.
How
I'm
many?
dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's me.
1.
I'm dead.
Ow. Front back. Front, back, party stack.
By blade.
Another dead.
Crystals of light.
People,
To me.
stop taking bones. Jesus.
Well, at least me and Subin are carrying DPS.
I'm doing it.
We're doing the thing.
Heal. The song of creation.
I mean, if there weren't stacks, I'd say we should just friggin' 6-man this at this point.
Feel.
You don't like my 2 ults?
No.
I'm playing well with my feet.
The
You're
sorrow
playing them like you're playing 2 different characters. Say that, buddy.
Yeah. It
Wait.
explains a lot that you're playing 2 characters at once here.
Wait, that's not a compliment.
Away in the darkness.
That's not nice. Do I get any Ifrit damage off? Yes!
Saw that Ifrit charge.
Thank you.
Or fly, my children, and
Wait.
never look
Ifrit worked really hard on that. Put my feet back in my slippers because it's fucking cold.
I got really nice slippers lately, and I love them.
I get like two, like the same pair twice a year. And about due for another pair.
But this test is far from
So neither samurai knows how to LB at proper time. I don't know why I should be surprised. Yeah, but you're doing by far the most damage, okay? You're doing like 3,000 more DPS than either of these guys. One of them is behind me.
And we do need to be really optimal about our
Yeah, we do.
Highland prod, you know?
We absolutely do. You're completely right.
Listen, I'm going for 99 kills. So if it's a little faster, it's a little faster.
My fucking King Kylan buffs. Hell, I would settle for pink, but really I'm aiming for
Got
gold.
it. There's no way I'll die, right?
You're
probably
probably
not.
to be fine. Keep this guy pointed this way so not so many people have to move for positionals.
I had to move. Ah.
You don't have positionals. Summoner.
I think it'd be funny if you did, since you go melee for a spell or two.
That'd be fucking
Heart
awesome,
attack.
actually. No! Okay. Okay.
Becca, you got super lucky there.
Uh,
I think we were close enough.
yeah, that's the saving grace. We were close enough.
high or low.
Well, I am getting lots of warrior achievement points tonight. That's something.
One of the samurais just followed us to the group 2 spot.
I saw. Believe me, I noticed. Sides. Oh, it's dead. Thank God. It's dead like I am inside. Oh
Hey,
shit!
bound.
17, bitch!
A
Hey, I rolled a
3.
47. I rolled a
I'm beating
47.
7! I'm beating 7!
47.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Got it.
Oh, I got the man at 47. That's hilarious.
Ah,
That's some bad
Fuck.
rolls.
47. Oh god.
I was third with a 17!
Well, guess
Steven, does that mean you weren't last?
I don't know. If you add both of my
What
rolls,
did you roll?
a 3.
You were last,
Yeah.
but not by much.
You can add mine together from both runs and it would still be last.
Well, 76 totems, and I no longer need this boss. I've probably done this well over 100 times because I bought quite a few weapons back in
I'll
the day.
allow it. I'll allow it. Eight farming mounts. I do it all the time, but well, I don't do it all the time. I always farm them all, but I hate doing it. I'm just hoping the cat at the end is cool, because I hate these things.
Have you the strength of will to alter
Jumpy?
man's fate?
I didn't move.
It's cold.
But I didn't move. She chose me.
Yeah.
She chose me.
You know, when the Shiva steps on you? Yeah, like that.
Okay. Mama Heidelin stepped on you?
Yeah, she did.
Did you say thank you?
Thanks, mommy.
Party stack.
Is she wearing pants?
I can hope not.
I'm gonna go with no.
What's
She's wearing tight.
She's got a square booty. I don't know.
Why are you looking down there?
It's a free country.
Why wouldn't?
Light unyielding.
Oh, shit.
Oh, healer group.
Oh, healer groups.
I'd probably be fine. Maybe. Actually, I don't know if I could survive that solo.
I just went with a 47. I hit 47 and I was like, ah, well,
Contact.
okay.
If you add my two rolls together, I have an almost decent roll. It's certainly better than Suvin's.
Maybe.
No, it is. I beat Suvin both times. Use that.
Oh, the other samurai's doing
Down
stuff.
again.
The other samurai's doing stuff.
Like, their abilities?
Yeah, they're
Oh.
above me in DPS. Look at them.
Back to me. I'm gonna have a bone in phase 2. I'm a dumb fuck. Healer groups and inner cards, so I gotta go way out for this so I make sure I don't get clipped.
Nah, I get
My
close.
blade.
Dude, if I go into phase 2 or the intermission with 2 vulns, I'm absolutely fucking dead. What even killed them?
They got hit by the cross shit.
Oh, they got hit by the cross.
Here. The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow at hope's demise. Think. Find your way in the darkness. Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never
See?
look
Square booty. Looks like she's got tights on, yeah.
Well, at least she's not
I'm-
an exhibitionist like Faye.
I'm glad we had someone here to analyze Heidelin's
Then you are
clothing
resolved.
choice.
This justice far from over.
Let's see, she sacrificed everything to ensure that you could survive. Yo, let's analyze if your ass is hanging out or not.
I didn't judge
I mean,
it. I just noticed.
We're guys. I don't know what you really expect.
The verdict of if Heidelin has a nice ass is in.
Oh, nobody's
kinda
saying
flat.
she does.
Kind of flat.
I like the hidey booty.
I
Tell
mean,
me you wouldn't smash though? You wouldn't
I
smash
absolutely
mommy?
would. I absolutely would.
The wings would make it difficult.
I feel like she'd
She
be smashing
summoned
you.
those,
is the problem.
Or she'd be smashing the shit out of you.
Where's Infinite? I feel like she'd have an interesting opinion.
How did I know that samurai was going to get hit by that?
Because it's this fucking samurai. It's Ark's foot computer.
Yeah. That's the one he's playing with his non-dominant foot.
My left foot. What can't Daniel
Are you
do with
also
you?
playing this summoner?
No, I wouldn't play it on the left anything.
Okay.
Okay, Arctic.
Bro.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna be done. I'm distracted.
We're currently in a race to see which one of them can do less damage. It's tight.
Thankfully, there's no automated advocates to tell you that.
I know. I'm just like,
It's got instinct.
I'm doing mechanics and callouts and working my fucking abacus at the same time. That's how amazing I am at this game. I only
Yeah,
need
slow down,
one hand
Peach.
to play, and my other one
Hey,
is
there's a family.
getting beads on an
Thank
abacus.
you.
Oh, whoops. Walked into that one.
It's front back if anyone's still fucking alive.
I see that shit!
Die!
They forgot about the second ice.
I'm excited to see what you guys are laughing about.
Oh my god.
See you in about a minute, I guess.
Yeah, I'm patiently waiting.
I'm glad I LB'd.
I'm glad you did too, Jumpy.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. He said.
Hey.
It makes sense now.
Yeah, but you won, so that's all that matters.
Hey, look at my
My friends we
Heidelin,
made
man.
along the way.
We have enough time for like
Did I
one
get-
more, I think.
Would I get banned if I said you guys might want to be better? You're on Suvin's stream.
Most definitely.
Oh, now they're probably like drunk and high or something. You can't judge strangers.
They better be both.
I judge strangers all day, every day.
Well, not in a justified way. You don't know. Maybe their parents died and they're like playing mommy.
Jesus!
Why the
Mommy
fuck would they
Final
play
Fantasy.
Then they should fucking log off.
No.
Yeah, go to a funeral, you fucking
No.
clown.
Need some Mama Heidelin
All
love.
dealt,
Yeah,
and
that's what
then
I'm
go to
saying.
the fucking viewing.
I'm not a fucking funeral director. Take it easy. Don't call me.
Oh, I meant call you to get the hole dug.
That sounds
Why are
really
you going in
cool.
Doug's hole? Leave Doug alone.
Doug's a bastard. We put people in his hole.
Do you pay Doug in overtime?
No. We tell him to pay us overtime.
Oh, it's that kind of thing, I see.
Fucking weird bastard. We don't like him very much. Just off in the head.
Oh, Doug, you're strong. Feedback.
Okay, back, huh? Everybody loves fishing in Quebec.
Oh, I didn't get in party stack. I got lucky.
By crystal's light.
Lucky and big official.
Better to be lucky than good and extremely toxic. That's the most
Yeah,
important
you have a
part.
pretty mild form of toxic, in my opinion.
Near or far. Divine radiance.
Size. Ray. I remember when I was learning this shit and people couldn't fucking do the front, back, or sides if the boss wasn't exactly centered and exactly true north.
What's your whole job? Is to put them exactly in that spot.
Apparently. Out and spread.
Light unyielding.
Oh, Suvin just got murdered.
I saw him come
I
out.
don't even know how this one samurai just went down.
He got hit by the out and then got smacked.
Front
Front, back. Party stack.
Oh, this person
Inner
popped a
cards.
fucking
Inner
2
cards.
minutes.
Inner cards. Genius.
Crystals of light. To me.
You need a break.
Oh, the samurai's cracking me up. I saw
That's our old samurai too, right?
It's the samurai that's been doing this the whole fucking time.
Yeah, for like the last hour.
They have died to that like every fucking time for the last hour, and at no point have they thought, gee, I should find out why I'm terrible.
Feel.
I think it's so fucking fun.
Only how you do.
This guy is
I
so
really
lucky
feel like they
we haven't kicked his
should-
ass.
Think.
Oh my god.
Find your way in the
This
dark.
dude's on one, I love it. Oh, oh.
Follow your
Nah.
light.
Nothing. Oh well. Alright, go away, Ifrit. I gotta put a shield on myself.
Never look back.
It's so annoying how you can't shield yourself during any of the primal phases. I
I
think.
mean, I get it, but yeah, it is annoying.
Then you are
She has a halo.
You do backflips.
Sure.
Oh my god, one of the samurais I'll beat. Which one was it?
by command.
I don't.
I want to commend them.
You can't, we're no part.
I know.
Send a message in game. Thanks for not sucking.
Yep.
Well,
Oh, you've been doing
Ezra,
sarcastic commends before?
Ezra's doing damage. She's up there with me and Sue.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
Ezra's
less
actually
than me,
not terrible.
but I don't know how much gear they have, but they're they're like a little less than me.
They got honestly not that great here. 615 weapon, mostly crafted.
Oh, so they're doing fine.
Behind. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Yeah, Ezra's doing pretty well considering they're here.
Somebody just took 2 stacks of bone. And then
You wanna
died.
guess who it was?
%.
Is that good or bad? I don't even fucking know.
Pretty sure that's bad.
Probably. Yeah, oh, definitely. We have 2 of our 6 DPS are getting out DPS by the tank.
Well, you can't count. Oh, Jumpy's doing more than you. Wow. We've been doing less than him all night. I mean, I was gonna say you can't count Jumpy because she's not a DPS main.
Wow. You're super dead.
What the
I
heck?
don't think these people main Final Fantasy 14.
Over here now, Becca. You just get lined up with the first one.
Is that a lot of people up here? No.
No, we're right. Badge.
We did a lot of fucking idling tonight.
Yeah, how many was that?
15? Something like
You
that?
guys will get the kill soon, I believe.
11.
11? Okay, that's not bad. Thanks, Ark. And disband party, because that fucking samurai and that fucking summoner are lucky to be in the group.
Yikes.
That samurai's lucky they have killed Hyde.
Bro, I don't know how. I mean, whatever. I got my mount. I'm happy. I don't know what to do with these fucking totems now, but I have a mount.
You can buy
Um,
weapons and
What
decent.
you should do is buy weapons and desynth them, and try to get the Heidelin crystals, and then hold on to those until they release the glowing Heidelin weapons, and then make millions per crystal.
I got one from desynthing earlier.
Me too.
I did not tonight, but I have gotten multiple from desynthing in the past.
So how
got,
hard does the level desynth thing up?
There's
just
different
takes time.
ways.
So they changed it now, so you don't actually need any desynthing skill to desynth anything, but you have an increased chance of getting the rare rewards if you have the proper amount of skill. You probably need to have the respective crafter unlocked, and maybe you leveled up a bit to get desynth, but
I think it's
you
just
don't need to have the 500 desynth points to desynth those.
Yeah, it's not a very hard requirement to unlock it. And then what I recommend doing is just running like a level 60 or 70 dungeon solo on a DPS, and then you can break down stuff pretty quickly. Like cloth is really easy to level up.
The one that's annoying as fuck to level is alchemy. Because
Yeah.
pretty much the only thing is Scholar and Summoner books.
Blacksmith requires weapons, and that's probably
Yep.
the only other one
Blacksmith
that's
is probably my second lowest. No, Carpenter's my second lowest. Max Culinarian, Max Goldsmith, almost Max Leatherworker and Weaver. Armorer's about 100 points shy. Blacksmith's about 200 points shy. Carpenter's about 300 points shy, and my Alchemist is at 202 out of 610.
So we had, what, 2 cats?
I mean, really,
drop
honestly,
tonight?
what you should do is buy a bunch of Summoner books and desynth them.
Yeah. We have 2 or 3 cats dropped tonight.
Those.
2? I mean, one to me and Becca. There we go.
Yep.
I thought a random person got one too, no?
I'm pretty sure not.
I
Oh,
think I
okay.
remember that, actually. I
could
think
be
Jeffrey's
wrong.
right. No,
I'm pretty
I
pretty
think
sure
you're
not. Suvin?
I don't remember.
Because I remember Suvin and me both saying if you add both my rolls.
Well, maybe. You know what? It doesn't really matter. Anyways.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I
was
just still
fun.
have to do more of it.
Looks like servers are going down at 1 a.m. 3 hours.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, 3 hours. Well, now I have 2 of the 4 cats that are out. I really don't enjoy Barboach that much, but I'll fucking do her.
I have 2, but like I said earlier, I'm very close to being able to buy the 3rd.
Yeah, I still need Zodiac too, so... How many Zodiac
I got
drops
Zodiac.
have
I
know
got
you
Zodiac
do.
so early, and I thank God for it every day, because I hate that fight.
Fight's honestly super fucking cheese. I need
It's
45
super-
more kills.
It's just... I don't dislike anything about the fight, it's just boring.
Yeah.
That's what I dislike about it. It's boring. It's not like, oh, this fight annoys the shit out of me. It's just so fucking easy. It's legitimately the easiest extreme I have ever done. And that is a low bar considering how easy Innocence was.
We should do some like 80 extremes.
Yeah, I got
Um,
0 mounts from the.
That sounds like me, Arc and Jump. You need like all of them still.
And
Several.
I have the Lander Waffle.
What's that?
It's
a
Lander
waffle.
Rocket Dragon.
With syrup
It's
on it.
it's a waffle.
Literally a waffle?
Yes.
Put a little bit of butter, fucking some syrup on that bitch. Just eat that shit.
No, it's the final mount from getting all of the dragons. It's the cyborg dragon. It's called Landerwaffe. It's a German word. I don't know exactly what it means, but it looks and sounds kind of like Landerwaffle. If there was an L in it, it would say Landerwaffle.
See, Becca needs 3 of them. I know that one that we did.
Hades is good to farm, but annoying, because the fucking mats are worth a fortune. I had to buy Hades, which is really unfortunate because that meant it's the only one I bought from the level 80 ones, and that means that I did not get to get a bunch of Hades weapons to desynth and possibly sell the maps.
Well, you know, we need Hades, so...
I was not running any more Hades after that.
So I have the Heidel
Hades, you actually still kind of have to know what you're doing. Actually, maybe not at 90, but at the end of Shadowbringers, Hades was the second hardest extreme still.
I know Infant loves that fight, so she'd probably fucking teach us.
I remember most of it. It's also really long. Like, no matter how high your DPS is. Were you able to literally one-shot everything that came out during the entire fight, it would still take 5 or 6 minutes.
Ugh.
Yeah. Like, if you just absolutely one-shot every mob, it would take 5 or 6 minutes. It is long. It's just nothing but story cutscenes, and yeah. And there's no checkpoint. It was the original one that gave 2 totems because it was so long and had no checkpoint.
Well, at least it gives two totems.
Yes, it does.
Do the weapons drop mounts?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
The 7 are Innocence, Titania, Hades, Ruby, Warrior Light, Emerald, Diamond. In that order.
Okay.
Warrior Light may or may not be easy, I don't know. There were a lot of things that could just obliterate you at 80, but I don't know if they still do.
I think
Diamond
Emerald,
probably still takes some tricks.
Emerald it has like one-shot mechanics at 90 still. Like it just kills you if you don't do certain stacks, right?
Yeah.
The
Diamond you can get yeeted off the platform really easy. And it does have a pseudo limit cutting mechanic, which is not that hard, but at the time was really hard for an extreme. It's honestly exactly the same as what you do in P6S, the numbers. It's literally that mechanic, except you're on 2 separate platforms. It's a cool fight. I like the setup of Diamond. I also have like 200 something Diamond totals.
Sounds like you're waiting for the fucking shiny weapons to come out.
I am. Actually, I may have... Did I desynth them all? Already? Nope, I have 197 Diamond tokens. I have no idea how I wound up with an odd number. Because I didn't buy the mount. And it gives 2. So how the fuck did I wind up with an odd number? Oh, there's something... Some pet or something you can buy with like 5 of each of the weapon totals. In Mordona. Yeah, that's how I got that number. Diamond was the last one, and that means it's the only one that's not purchasable before the end of the expansion. So that's the one I just focused on farming the shit out of till it dropped. The other ones I didn't really care if I got them while they were current or not. And it also didn't raise the drop rate till the next expansion. So had enough totems to buy 2 of them at one point, and still kept farming. Fun times.
mean, as long as you had fun, right?
It really wasn't fun by the end, but then I got my Wonder Waffle, so it's a cool mount. It's by far my favorite of the mounts from getting all of the respective extreme
I
mounts.
really don't like the level 50 and 61.
I hate the 50. The 61 I like. I hate the dog. I actually don't have it yet, but I hate it. The Fox of Ninetales, hate that.
Yeah, see, like, I don't mind the level 51. I hate the level 61. It's just
The
fucking
level
annoying.
51 looks so bad.
I don't hate it. I just hate. I hate the fucking bird. Like, it's just bright. It's annoying. The dog, I like the dog. It's pretty cool.
It's literally the same model bird as
Oh, bird.
the P8S mount.
Yeah, I don't really like the P8S mount either. Well, really, you know what? I like the P8S mount. It's just the color. It's the fucking bright fucking gold. It's just obnoxious. A buddy of mine used to just call it the fucking flash bomb, flash grenade.
I think the sound of the horse is really irritating. So it makes a little like twinkly sound. It sort of hurts.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the dragon horse.
I like the dog. Dog's cool. It's edgy. I like it.
I should get
Speaks
it.
to
I
me.
don't have it. I need, what, 2 more dogs to get it? I've gotten almost all of them through Moogle events. I could have 6 of the 7 through Moogle events, but I slacked off during one of them and didn't get the dog. I need, what, Snake and Firebird.
Those are fairly.
Snake, I think, can be soloed, but it takes a long time.
I can see a tank soloing it.
I soloed Lakshmi the other day. Took forever. I had never done it, and I soloed it to unlock my Mentor Roulette. It was the last thing I needed for Mentor Roulette.
I don't know what I need for Mentor Roulette. I know I don't have it though. I'm always annoyed by that.
Yeah, I can't really help you because all it does is list them in order.
I think it's just the
I
commands,
assume you've
right?
done the Hildebrand stuff, right? Oh, it's you need to be a mentor, which takes commands, and then Mentor Roulette, once you are a mentor, requires you to have run
Everything, basically.
virtually everything. Yeah.
I think I've ran everything. I just haven't.
I think only up through Stormblood Extremes for extremes, but everything else. No, it requires all the level 80 extremes, and eventually it'll require all the level 90 extremes.
Looks like I need another
No savages.
230 commands to unlock it.
Just
You can
play
unlock
healer.
Mentor through Trade Mentor. If you have Trade Mentor is really easy to get. I think you just have to level all Tradecrafts and all Gatherers to 90, and you're a Mentor.
Yeah, I almost had that.
I don't wear my fucking crown because there's so much stigma about terrible mentors in this game, but I have it. I have all of them. Oh, right, you do need to do a certain number of collectibles. You're right, Becca.
I don't have many collectibles, I know that.
Yeah. You can farm them out, but yeah. The commands takes a while if you don't tank or heal. It takes a while anyway. It's, what, 1,000 commands? 1,500, I think?
It's 1,500.
I'm almost to the White Fat Chocobo, 3,000.
Wow.
I almost exclusively tank.
Well, when I play tank, people don't like to commend me, and
Is it because you're playing Dark Knight?
no.
Oh.
Sometimes I do, but I play a lot of Paladin, and yeah, I probably play Paladin and Dark Knight about equally.
It depends on the level of content I'm doing, but if I do like an expert roulette and don't get at least one command, I'm like kind of annoyed.
fuck you think I'm wasting my damn time for?
I mean, they really are that common for tanking and experts. It's like, what the fuck? You didn't commend the tank. The way I think it should be, like what should be accepted, is the tank and healer commend each other and the 2 DPS commend each other, and then everyone gets a commend. But, you know, that's not standard practice.
I decide who gets my commend.
You don't pay myself.
I pretty much commend unless someone is... Well, I pretty much always commend the healer unless they are actively bad. It's kind of like tipping at a restaurant. I just always do it. But sometimes if the DPS is like really exceptional or the healer is exceptionally bad, I'll commend the top DPS. And very, very rarely I will commend someone who does an absolutely like comically terrible job. That's pretty rare.
I feel like I've definitely had my worst experiences in roulettes while playing tank. For sure.
Really?
Yeah, without question.
Ah, Subin, you weren't there when Tuck and I fought Tree Boss.
Oh, that was special.
Special.
I mean, that was mostly special because of your internet, though. Like, that wasn't really anyone being exceptionally bad at the game. That was that our off tank couldn't stay online, and there's shared tank busters and 2 people getting autoed. We actually had to kick Jumpy.
I forced DC. I couldn't play anymore.
I know. She could not, like, stay online at all. She could not play, and yeah, we had to kick her and get another tank. And then the guy came in, seeing like fucking 30 minutes elapsed in P7S. He's like, P7 normal. He's like, oh my god. And everyone's like, we swear we're not terrible.
Wasn't he also not good?
It was also not good, but we one-shot it with the replacement tank.
See if that melee didn't LB, you know? Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. I don't know why the melee decided to LB when 6 people had already died over the course of the fight.
Just really trying to bring it back.
With a melee LB, yeah.
Gotta do
We
damage.
would have won that first one with an heal LB3.
You gotta do
Second
more
one was just a lost cause.
Just gotta do more damage, man.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to bed. Talk to you guys
Alright,
tomorrow.
Dolph.
Yep. See
I'm
ya.
gonna hop off and play some Valheim.
Oh shit, we're Monday.
Reclears tomorrow, yay! I like reclears. I do! I legitimately like reclears.
They're okay.
Especially when we're like throwing ourselves at a fight, and I'm gonna feel this way even when we go back to Ultimate. I like to have one night a week where we actually accomplish killing something. You know?
I just don't feel
Kinda
like it's an
grates on me.
accomplishment anymore because we've done it so many times.
Yeah.
Oh, a master blacksmith. I can't remember seeing that before.
I only need 20 more warrior runs for my achievement, and then I can switch to Gunbreaker. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna hop off.
Okay.
Have a good one.
See ya. I'm excited about tea this coming weekend. I feel like it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be good. I was just studying Perfect Alex earlier before we were supposed to raid, and it's actually really cool. It's the first time I've seen a POV of it. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but
Oh, it's nuts.
Like Perfect Alex is not doesn't look that hard, but it is like really unique because like you do something in the fight to help you get through it, sort of like you do other ultimates. It's got that little puzzle component. And on this one, when you get to Perfect Alex, which is the last phase, you can see a version of yourself die, and you look at your version of yourself to see what like buffs or debuffs you got, and then you look at where they position to figure out, in theory, like where to go. But there's like already some toolboxes once you identify what your debuff is, like how to position yourself. So it's pretty neat. So I don't know if you like remember much about the story behind Alexander raids, but there's like that back in time issue.
Yeah.
Where there's the goblin that has the book, and you end up getting the book and you read what's going to happen in order to do it. It's the same thing in the ultimate. So you're like, in theory, you're watching yourself die and learning how to survive it. So it's pretty neat, like thematically.
Concept.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the ultimates are like that. There's always like a story, a really cool story, and then they somehow embed a really cool mechanic into it.
Yeah, I think
Like-
it didn't really feel like a story as much as it felt like just a really cool version of Ultimate Weapon.
But I think like T and then Dragon Song and hopefully the next ultimate will be somewhat of will be similar, because I think they have a really good track record right now with all that.
Yeah, and I think that's what surprised me, because I knew Dragon Song had it, but I didn't know T had it.
Yeah, T had it.
So yeah, it's I think it's gonna be cool. Like we got really close to getting to the cutscene that happens just before Perfect Alexander's. So
Yeah, when the wormhole happens and then everything slows down or stops.
yeah, it's it was exciting. Like we had the LB3 at one point to, you know, just for purposes of prog, and it was nasty. That's like my favorite thing about T right now, is that like we've had different parts where we've had to LB3 with a healer just to try to prog through parts of it when we get there, and I think that's like the best thing, because it's like the most exciting that the Discord chat ever gets. It's like people yelling, they're like, LB3, and our raid leader's like, do this, because it's stuff we've never seen before. It's the best.
Calling the mechanics last second. Trying to salvage it as far as you can.
Yeah, that happened Sunday. We got to J-Waves, and he was just calling all the mitts as the J-Waves happen, and he's like, yeah, use this, then use that. So, which is pretty fun. I feel like we just don't get that kind of excitement generally in a Savage raid. I mean, sometimes, but not really. So it's pretty nice to, you know, have that.
I guess it's just like really nice to have prog in general, you know. And I think we're stuck on part 1 for a decent amount of time now that we're just kind of like so over it.
Yes, I've definitely picked up on
It's
that.
like progging like Uwu, and it's like you get stuck on Titan jails, because that's pretty tough. And then T would be like, I think the dolls are really hard, but once you nail that, the next part would be like limit cut, and then after that it would be the fancy jazz that happens afterwards.
That
There's so many things that happens in T, that's why it's just like, oh.
Yeah, I think that was like the surprising part about T compared to Uwu, because Uwu feels like you just move through it. You know, if you have a good group, it feels like you just move through it so fast. But with T, it was like, I think we have a pretty good group, but I mean, it's just so easy to change one little thing in T, and then suddenly you can't prog for like an hour or two because you're like, you've upset the balance of things. It's a really precise fight, but I think the Brute Justice stuff is pretty cool. Like, since we're getting to Wormhole now, I think we've seen it probably like a total like 8 or 10 times, something like that. And I really don't think it's all that bad by the time you get to it, because you've like learned so much and done so many other things, it's like not that big of a deal to do something like that, which is pretty neat. Because when you look at it on screen, sometimes it's just like, that was a lot of shit, you know?
Yeah. I'm super excited for the new Ultimate. Probably not gonna up for a group or anything, but I just like watching people prog it. This is really cool.
Yeah, I'd love the first week prog it, but I don't really think I could probably take off work for like a day or two, but
Not a whole week.
yeah.
I think that's like the hardest part though. Like taking a whole week just to prog it and hoping you clear first week.
Well, like my fear is that even with the groups that we've had a couple of member changes on T, but it's not been a real big deal. But I could imagine getting some people that I would just never want to spend an hour with, much less, you know, like 15 or 16 hours for a couple of days. I mean, it's just like you only need like one Cody to make you not want to play all day, right?
Sure.
I mean, it was pretty rough there for a little while with him, and if you're trying to learn something that no one else knows and there's like no strategy, that's just too much. I don't really have a ton of experience blind progging either, so I think it would probably be really disastrous, to be honest. So I feel like a lot of those groups have reasonably high expectations that you can learn stuff, you know, sort of quickly, or people get really impatient.
And some groups, they have people on the bench too, you know, on Discord trying to figure out mechanics and doing diagrams for the actual people who are like in the instance.
Yeah.
Which I find really neat, but that's just a lot of commitment. Like those people also need to take like a week off, or I guess they can do time slots or whatnot, but ideally we want everybody to be there.
Yeah, if I could find some people that weren't crazy and would like, you know, do like a 6 to midnight kind of thing, like I think that's a lot of hours, but it would, you know, I would have to take off work for it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I wouldn't mind to put everything on hold for like a week or two, but I don't think that's like a massive commitment or anything. But I feel like there's no balance. Like my guess is, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a group out there, but I feel like there's probably not a good balance between people that aren't crazy versus people with enough time who also work. Or like trying to find the wrong group of people, wrong demographic, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Like when you sign up, I'm pretty sure like people what's the word, interview you and all that.
Oh, they definitely look for parses.
And then they test you.
They might, yeah. I was looking at my Uwu parse, I think it was last night or the other night, and it wasn't bad. It was like a 47, and I didn't even do an uptime strat.
Yeah. Can you just like queue in with your BIS, like your current tier BIS? Or do you have to like figure out the BIS at that point in time when T came out?
There is a best in slot for each ultimate.
For each, yeah. Okay.
If they have level differences, I think like let's see, first one, that one has the same as Ulu because they're both level 70. But I didn't use best in slot because it required the relic. It always requires the relic.
Oh, it's true, yeah. It's a lot of grinding.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I mean, like I mentioned, we didn't even do uptime strats. We did go-karts for Titan. And I just went with the ranged.
A clear is a clear!
47 with no uptime is decent, I think. So
I think it's really good. That's like more than half of the fight.
yeah. Now, once you get to like, I'm trying to think, it's not predation, I don't think. It's the one with all the weird mechanics that you start on one side of the room, you go to the other side during ultimate weapon. Like, I can't remember if there's any damage right there or not. I just really can't remember. Maybe there isn't. Maybe there isn't. any
Just doing
damage.
mechanics, right?
I think
One
I
side
think-
of the room. That's
think
after
that's right.
Titan. I guess I never really passed Titan Jail, so I'm not really familiar. I just know that purgation is like the next hardest mechanic. But aside from that, everything is just kind of like a blur. Like, you do have to stand in one spot. I know the healer has like the AoE, so there's like the group needs to be away.
Yeah. I always thought that, so as soon as you get the ultimate weapon, you do the pots, you cast a spell, and I can't remember what it's called. It's not predation, it's a different one. And then I think you run immediately south? And then you're looking to see where Ifrit's gonna dash and where ultimate weapon is, and then you take the spot that's empty, and there's like it's like the cheese strat to dodge everything. And there's like one little sliver that you're supposed to stand
Yeah.
on. I felt like that was consistently the most difficult thing, so I don't know, like doing that was not that. I thought that was actually hard because it was so easy to mess up, and that would mess up the damage or the healing if one person, 2 people usually died during it. But you know.
I think I remember my friend saying something. There's like a really tight heal check or something, I think. It was like strongly recommended to like swift cast a AoE heal to get everybody up before the next mechanic. I don't know which mechanic that was.
Seems like there was 1 or 2 big heal checks right around through there. I can't really remember, and there's like there's a lot that goes on.
Yeah.
There's the after you do the little sliver dodge, I think you stand around middle a little bit, and people do some baits with range, and then I can't remember if that's when you do the left-right thing, because you have to. There's like these puddles.
Oh yeah, there's like puddles, and you have to bait, and you have to go right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to like.
It does the
dodge
timer.
dodge.
It does the timer thing for the tanks, so like depending on how many people soak, I think. And so you go to like left, right, left, and then you disperse. I didn't think that was like too bad, but it's the Ifrit dashes that happen immediately after that are sort of hard to dodge, because you also got the Titan AoE that goes off at the same time, or the landslides, and then the Ifrit dashes, and then there's the Garuda AoEs, and then all that happens. Like, I thought that was actually sort of dicey on a regular basis, and then predation. It's really precise movement. I think it's like really good first ultimate because the damage isn't that big of a deal.
I think always just kind of like an easier fight to do callouts, kind of like on the spot. In my opinion, Ukab is definitely kind of like a more of a slower pace, but it's also the first ultimate, so.
Yeah, I hate It's an ugly fight. It's a boring fight. It's a stupid fight.
I think it gets better though, but I think there's definitely like a roadblock at the very beginning.
You gonna try T? You gonna do that?
So my Aether group of friends, they just cleared 8 this week. And then so they're gonna go for re-clears this week and try to get their best. And then once they get their best, I think they're gonna try and find some time to do Uwu. We started doing Uwu, I think, at the end of last year when kind of like things died down a little bit. But then a new tier came out, so then we just stopped. So I think the plan is to try and give people the Uwu clear. And I guess depending on the group and people's availability too, like maybe we can give T a try, but it's a bit more of a commitment.
Yeah.
So I guess like once we start progging Uwu, I think we'll get a better sense of people's attitude and I guess like teamwork and chemistry to then figure out if like it's worth it doing T. Because I think T will be more challenging.
Yeah, I thought if I were with a committed group that was ready to do it as long as it was needed, T would not be where you start at, for example, right?
Yeah.
Like we still we're on day 16 or something. We do 3 hours each, so that's over 30 hours, and we still wipe the DAWs. Like probably 5 or 6 times a night.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're with a group that, you know, like the prog, like some people just don't tolerate that very well. But with T, you almost have to. I mean, it's
almost like Savage, you know, you kind of have to commit. Like, obviously there are some exceptions, and that's fine, but I think, like, majority of the time it's expected for you to be there, be on time, and prog with everybody else, or if not. Because, like, it's such a long fight, and you really need people who are, like, committed and consistent. I think that's kind of, like, the two main takeaways, in my opinion.
Yeah. The best part about T is that you will know very quickly if you want to keep raiding with that group. When you get the dolls, it's like you start doing it, it's just like disgusting.
It's like, I think what happened when we started doing Owu at the end of last year was that I think we had like a list of people who were interested, but the problem was that people didn't commit. There's only like half of the group that were like committed. Like if you'd ask them on the spot, they'd be like, yeah, like I'll join, or you know, they'd show up on time and whatnot. But the other half was just like couldn't make it and just not on time, or you know, or just kind of like went to MIA. So you definitely want to screen those out if you want to definitely prog the harder ultimate.
I'm just looking at some logs from our day 2. I think it's day 2. I'm not 100% sure. And we had 40 pulls in 3 hours. And the longest pull was looks like a minute and 50. No, we had the last one was 2 minutes. We had 2 at 2 minutes. That's a 3-hour night. I mean, that's
Oh my gosh.
it's brutal. That's not even the first night of it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like definitely the people make a difference. I guess we'll see. I don't know. I don't think this group can do it. In my opinion. That's just me. I don't think we have the attention span or the patience for it. If it were like, we're not even angry at each other, we're angry at ourselves, you know, in our performance when things go bad.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'd love for our group to try Dragon Song because I think we have fun people to play
Oh
with.
yeah, I think like once you clear T and you reprog it, and then if you want to try like Dragon Song, definitely. I think your group is pretty strong if people are willing to. I don't know if like people's schedule might change because
Well, 2 or 3 of them already cleared it. Like one of them is like a week one.
Oh wow,
Savage
Racer?
clear. Yeah, well, not a racer, but he's like my
I mean,
raid
for a week
leader normally is a week 1 clear raider.
Wow.
But I don't think he was able to clear P8S2 part 2 for like 4 weeks or something. Somebody in the group didn't understand it.
That sucks. I was worried maybe it was like the DPS check because it was really tight until they made the updates.
I'm pretty sure one of them cleared the first week, but I remember, and I probably mentioned it already, but my raid leader got I think it was like a 99 parse on week 1 of P3S Phoenix, the bird one.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, pretty legit. I mean, it's like I've actually looked at some of my older logs too, and those older ones are easy to parse because there's only so many people doing it the first week.
Yeah.
So it's really not that
That's
bad.
cool. Yeah, you actually know someone.
Yeah.
Blows my mind when you know someone that could parse like a 99. That's just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think the other guy that does the week 1 clears has had some historical. I think they usually describe it themselves as being historical parses that are like pinks or oranges, but they don't seem to think too much of it because, like, if you look at those like parses after like week 3 or 4, they're quite low.
Yeah. That's the advantage of clearing it ASAP, is because like you have less competition essentially.
Yeah.
Well, more competition, and then less in a way. Depends on how you see it.
I'm surprised our WoW people are not wanting to be more hardcore. Ark and WoW.
I mean, I think Ark definitely quit the game, retired from WoW. As I was like reading chat or something, because Infant brought up like, oh, what should I, do for my new computer? And then I remember him saying like, oh, I deleted, uninstalled everything from WoW, and I'm never going back. It's like really bad memories. And then, I mean, she's doing pretty well though.
I'm just surprised they don't. Not that they could.
I think she does really well.
Yeah, she does.
And she has ACT, and obviously she fucks up because everybody fucks up. Sometimes she'll monkey flip when she's not supposed to, and then she gets like tank busted, or she gets whacked. Like, I don't know. I think usually she does pretty well, and I think Delph is also in the same boat. But it's like I find it really interesting because like I feel like Delph and Infant, because they have like ACT on, they're just like on autopilot when they play the video game, and I feel like it's just like, how do you enjoy playing a video game if you just have ACT on and just autopilot, you know? Like, I just find it so boring. Like, why do you play? You just play for the clear, really.
Right.
I guess, like, Tux is the same way. And I don't think he played WoW. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he did.
Might have.
Yeah.
He did?
Like, all of them
Okay.
played WoW. They were like
Oh, okay.
hardcore about it. I'm surprised they don't want to do hardcore stuff themselves. Well, I
don't
mean, I
think
guess
they don't have the patience for it. I think like they play hardcore for their personal parse, but like it's like the blind prog or like new prog
yeah.
that
I guess
is
WoW is
like
just way more
50.
reactive or something. That's sort of what I've heard. And
I don't know. I've never played WoW, but I do know that from Ivan. He was just saying like you don't play WoW unless you have like ACT on. It's required. Like
right.
it's not necessarily that hard, but like the game is like developed in a way that you need ACT. But I don't know, like I'm not against ACT because like obviously like I think that there's like personal benefits because you can kind of see your overall damage and how you can improve in terms of like damage and whatnot. And there's obviously like call outs that are just really handy if you're like too busy and you just don't have time or you're not paying attention or you just forget. Like I get that. But like I don't know, if I had that running all night, I would just get bored.
I hate the bot voice, to be honest.
I don't know. I've never. Is it like Mumble bot voice?
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Or like Siri? Or like Alexa?
No, it's not as. It's very robotic sounding. I joined a random Party Finder group one time. They had it in their Discord.
Oh, so it's playing. It's just like it was like a bot just talking.
Well, so what I heard from it it was during P3S, so I was just joining random groups, and they're like, "Oh, Discord this and Discord that," and I would join them, and one or two had it, but it wasn't that prevalent, from what I could tell. And it was, I thought, really useful sometimes because, like, the bird would do, what was it, the big AOE, the small AOEs, I guess, and you can't see it initially, but it would just tell you what it is, which I think was sort of an unfair advantage, but it is helpful in that regard. But I don't really see the point in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess, but like I think for them, like there's a reason why they don't log on every day. You know, they don't play the game for enjoyment, let alone raid for enjoyment, right? Like you and I, we come in and we do our dailies. We roulettes, and we don't have ACT running. We're just like doing minding our own business and actually just enjoying the game. But I feel like if you're so dependent on like ACT, it's just like you don't really play the game for enjoyment. You really play the game to optimize on how you play the game.
Right.
Which ultimately you wouldn't show up unless it's raid time, right? Like you wouldn't show up outside of raid time. You only show up for raid.
That lets you know who Emmett is.
That's how I see it. I don't know. I just think that ACT just takes the fun away, and I don't know. I just like solving things and using my brain. Like I like it's really handy, especially for like P8S for part 1 still. Like the bird puddle, the snake puddle, and all that stuff. Like obviously I would not have time to look at my camera and just like look around and figure out like where the safe spot is, you know? Like I just find it super handy that Tuck just has ACT running. He's just like, okay, go east, okay, go west, go south, go north, you know? It's really nice.
Yeah, I still look at it myself, but I don't know, I don't have to heal either, so you know, it makes a big difference.
It's funny too, because like Tuck was saying how like yeah, FA also uses ACT, and like this, so just everybody
He uses
it.
he uses a VPN to help his weaving, which
Yeah.
doesn't even make any sense to me, but apparently that's what he does.
Parser, in my opinion, he just likes to play perfectly.
Yeah, I think it's
One of those like perfect players, and I think Tuck and Faye are alike in a sense that like they play to, like it's just like their personal objective, a personal goal, you know, that they just.
It's the WoW player mentality.
I don't know if Faye play WoW, so, but maybe possibly because they're all kind of like playing optimally, you know, whereas like, well, me anyways, I'm not there to play optimally.
I'm there for the clear sometimes.
I'm there for the clear and the fun time. But yeah, and it's like I think half of our group in Sanum's group were also WoW players. They all came from WoW.
Yeah.
But they weren't like parsers, in my opinion. Like they.
Sanum's really good, but some of the others were like okay, I guess. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, no,
some of those
Sanum was
guys.
really good. When they're really good at blind progging. Because like they've definitely done a lot of content, like from basically almost the inception of the game. So they're really good at that. Everybody else, I know Mac was just kind of like, oh, I have a tank. Okay, you tank. Kind of like a plug into the static. And I know Draven, he was lead for his WoW guild. So I don't know. I don't think he was much of a parser, but he definitely like studied the mechanic and whatnot. And then everybody else, I think they were pretty quick at picking up mechanics, I think, overall.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was just mostly our main tank that was the biggest issue. Biggest issue.
Well, you never knew what kind of emotional outbreak they really have.
Yeah. I don't blame them either. Sometimes you're just emotional and you just can't control. This shit happens.
Yeah.
And then I think I remember one time where they showed up and they're like, I'm in a really bad mental state, but I'm here because you guys make me happy and give me like a safe place to be. And we're like, okay.
No pressure.
No pressure. No, but they were really both nice IRL. So
Did you meet her, Sanam?
yeah, I met Sanam and Mac. Mac came to Canada for like 2-3 weeks. They stayed at Sanam's place, and yeah, Ivan and I and both of them we went for dumplings
Nice.
by Chinatown in Ottawa. Yeah. I think Mag was just really liking Ottawa because like I think he's from Texas, right? Somewhere Texas, I think. Oklahoma? Where's that?
Oklahoma is a
Texas?
little bit above Texas. Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
you're in
Anyways.
the ballpark.
In that area.
Yeah.
He was saying how like it's just like mind opening going outside of the States, and
Yeah, I
he's
think.
just really
Go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say like he's just really happy to be out and exploring, and like because like Canada is very multi-diverse. There's just a lot of diversity in terms of cultures, so to them it was kind of like really fascinating and really cool, and it's just so different from like south of like USA.
South.
And then they were mentioning how like or central, I'm not too sure where they're from, but in their area, and then, like specifically their area was very like I want to say sheltered.
Yeah, if it's Oklahoma, if you're not in Tulsa, which I think is the only big city, then you're pretty much like, I don't know, like it's, if you look at America, it's really big, but most people only live in a few spots. And so that means there's just like a lot of rural stuff. And basically what that amounts to is just like poor white people. If you're not in the city, it's, I mean, it's, I can verify that. That's the reality from where I'm from. And so you don't really see much. And if that was his first experience out of the United States, because Canada's, I mean, I've been to Vancouver, Canada, and it's really similar in a lot of ways to America, except it seems like infrastructurally better. Like you've got public transportation in various parts, and you've got a lot more culture, a lot more restaurants. Just got
Diversity.
yeah, a little bit, yeah. So if you've not, especially if you've not been out of the United States, like I feel like I remember a lot things being generally just a lot nicer in Vancouver, but that could just be Vancouver. But if
But
you
yeah, I think like generally, I'm not sure if they like. I'm not sure if they've gone outside of America aside from like that one time they visited, but for sure they're just kind of like they basically fell in love with Canada and they're like, I want to move to Canada. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I really liked Vancouver as well. I think like my biggest, the thing I noticed that was the simplest and clearest that separated Canada from America was that when I went to the airport, I kid you not, like it was the creepiest people imaginable that are part of like the TSA, which is the American, like the luggage people, and they check everything.
Yeah.
It was just like the creepiest weirdos. They looked like fucking pedophiles. And they're like, you look at your luggage and touch you, basically, and there's nothing you can do about it. But when I went to Canada and I did the border check, crossing, whatever, and part of it was through machine, which I'm not sure if I could do that in America when I came back. I don't think so. I can't remember. And so the people that was there that would do everything, they were like really young, and they were very polite. You didn't get that in America at all. It was some like 50-year-old dude that looked fucking creepy, and they were a fucking asshole. And you go to any airport in America, it feels like there's just always this one guy that is like power tripping hard. They're like yelling and shouting. None of that in Canada at all. It felt like they had, I don't know if they just pay well and those jobs don't pay well in America. I couldn't really figure it out because minimum wage in America is quite bad and most jobs don't pay it, but plenty of jobs don't have good benefits either. So it's like, I don't know if they just have good benefits or decent pay, but it just felt like they had people there that were, you know, happy to be there and weren't going to rape you. That's what it felt like.
You felt safe.
Yeah, it was really noticeable. It was like pretty jarringly noticeable as soon as I crossed into Vancouver. But and those are like small things, and you start noticing those, and it just starts building up with like, you know, there's not shit all over the road, and you know, there's public transportation. You can go eat somewhere nice, and it just sort of adds up, you know. So if that was their first trip out of the United States, it would probably be jarring. You might, like, I don't know if you've been to Europe, but like, I didn't necessarily feel that way in Europe.
I definitely felt like a minority there because, like, I am Asian.
In Europe, yeah.
And going to Europe was very, like, it depends. Like, it's like particularly in France, I was like, really looked down upon because
You're short,
like,
though, right?
yeah, I was short. I'm Asian, and I speak Quebecer, so I do speak French, but
you
I
have an accent to it.
Yeah.
Oh, they hate that.
They really hate that. And
Yeah.
I was traveling with my friend, and she's like French Canadian, and she speaks less Quebecer than me, like proper French, I'd say. Not like French from France, but a bit more closer to it.
Sure.
And we hopped on into a taxi, and we were trying to talk to the taxi driver, but there was like a regional language barrier. And the guy literally told us like, "Oh, if you're gonna speak French, speak it properly." And me and her just kind of like looked at each other, and I'm like, "I am not saying another word to this man."
Yeah, I went somewhere, and I think we were being interrogated when we crossed over from Germany, or maybe Italy. I can't quite, or Spain. I can't quite remember because we went to France twice, but maybe it was when we were leaving Europe. I can't quite remember. But anyways, we're talking to this guy who was like asking us all these questions, and we mentioned something about going to France, which is how Americans say it, and he was like, France. What is France? He's like, oh, France. I was like, really? Like, you don't know what we're saying? Like, I'm supposed to believe that?
Yeah.
They're assholes.
Accent.
Yeah, they're just
But I think
assholes.
everywhere else it was fine. Like, I traveled to Switzerland. Like, they really enjoyed us, or we also enjoyed them. We stopped by Germany. It was interesting because it was my first time in Germany, but it was my friend's. It wasn't her first time there because she's been there before, and she was just telling me like it's changed so much, and I was just like, oh, what's different? And she's like, it's probably because of the. Is it Syria? The Syria, the
Syrian
immigration.
refugees. Yeah.
And then she was like, yeah, there's just a lot more refugees and people that aren't German looking.
Yeah.
And
it's
there's
like
just more
overnight.
people. And more, I guess, more poverty, give or take.
sure,
And she's
yeah.
like, it's just very different. I was like, oh, okay. But no, it was really chill. And then we went to Czech Republic, and that was really chill too. If anything, because we stayed at hostels, so we like shared rooms with like other people who were also traveling.
I did that.
Yeah, I liked it except for France. I really just liked France anyways. But everywhere else was nice. And so me and my friend, her and I, we speak Fringlish, so we will start speaking English, and then halfway through a sentence we'll finish it in French.
Yeah.
Or sometimes we speak French and then we switch to English, or sometimes we speak, one language, one sentence, and there's just a random word that we can't translate, so we'll just say it in that language, like the opposite language of the sentence.
Right.
And then the next day, so we were talking like that basically throughout our whole trip. And then there was like this one girl, and she approached us, and she's like, "You two, where are you from?" Like the way you speak, the way you flip from French to English and English to French is just so like seamless. And then we just stared at each other. We're like, oh, sorry about that. It's just a habit.
Yeah. I went to Germany in 2008. So that was before all the refugees came over. I really liked it. Thought it was like it was a very American feeling for sure. Other than two of the most, well, in general, one of the most un-American things I can possibly imagine, which is like blatant nudity. Like Americans don't do that at all. And I remember we were walking through, like we went to a lot of different cities in Germany, and there's like parks and it's just like college or middle-aged women that are just topless outside, and it's not a big deal. And it's like I can't even imagine that. I was like, I can't even fathom it in America.
Yeah.
And
That's so funny because like America is all about freedom.
I
and
know.
Nudity is just not a thing,
I
and then
know.
everywhere else it's like, oh, it's normal.
I know exactly. It doesn't make a lick of sense. And we were in, I think it was Berlin. I think that was. So I think in Berlin we walked around the park and I saw some chick that was topless, and I was like, very cool. She was like really cute. I was like, I like this place. And then we were like, I think we were walking around. It's either Berlin or like some place called Stratmore, something.
Yeah.
Stratgard. And there was a massive billboard on the side of a building, and it was just like Gene advertisement or porn. I don't know, strip bar. I don't have a clue what they're advertising, but it was this naked chick. She was like, she's just topless actually. And it was like 4 stories big, and it was just like I think that's the biggest impression of a boob I've ever seen in my life. And it's like I can't even fathom any place in America where that would be a thing. I was just like, it's not even a big deal, but it's just like that is so noticeable to me. We were also like, we rented a car to travel, and we got in a car wreck in Berlin, and like a fender bender. It's really nothing, but just it happened, but it wasn't much of anything. And my friend was driving, he was talking to the other driver, and apparently like it's illegal in Germany for insurance companies to raise insurance rates for accidents. Which is also the most un-American thing I've ever heard in my life. 'Cause insurance companies make all kinds of money in America. Like, they just rip you off for everything.
Yeah.
But there, it's illegal. And I was like, man, it's amazing.
That's so cool.
I mean, I'm almost...
It's crazy how, like, there's so many things in, like, just North America in general that's just, like, a norm. And then you go elsewhere, it's just the opposite. And you're like, man, this makes more sense. So why do we do it that way, you know?
Well, to be fair to them, like, most people probably aren't driving on a regular basis. Like, every American drives almost everywhere, unless you live in, like, one of the biggest cities in America. Like, you almost always drive. And if your insurance rate didn't go up, man, we'd just be full of accidents. We are really bad drivers. And over there, like, almost everybody was pretty decent at driving. And they also knew how roundabouts worked. And Americans
over there.
Yeah, well, they had plenty everywhere. Like, they don't use a lot of like 4-way stops at all, even in small areas, especially in rural small areas that we were driving through. Like, they just would not do that. And in America, it's like a 4-way stop every 100 feet. It's what it feels like sometimes, depending on where you're at. And like, I remember in my college town that I used to go to, they installed a roundabout, and it's just like nothing but stories of people being utterly confused about what to do, where to go. They had to put all these lines down the roundabout. It's like, it might as well be a freeway in a circle. Like, it just looks ridiculous. Like if you go to the ones in, I don't know if you remember seeing them or not, but there's like no lines on some of them. A lot of them, like, it's just chaos, which is awesome. Also, like, the other most un-American thing, it's like not having really well-structured lines and orders. Like, Americans don't do that.
But they also have smaller cars over there too, right? Like, I just like find it so interesting. I feel like they're better drivers because their cars are smaller, in my opinion.
Well,
Because like you can actually see.
I know just a little bit about like the UK's standards, and the driving tests are more expensive. They're much longer. Like in America, if you can see and you don't have like a physical disability with your eyes, you can pretty much pass.
Oh, okay.
It's not hard. It's not expensive. Some states can require like more like supervised driving or limitations on driving initially, but most don't really do that. I think I had to have like a permit for 6 months, but it didn't seem to have hardly any restrictions. If it did, I don't remember what they were. But over there, it just felt like everybody was way better. Even the lines in the road were much more narrow, like the lanes. So like in the freeway or even on smaller roads, like if you did have an American-sized vehicle, you would just wreck. Like because most American drivers aren't that precise, and those lanes they're really narrow. Parking spots, if I remember right, were quite narrow. It's really different. But I don't know if you've seen a lot of American vehicles. I like despise them. They're so fucking big.
They're so big, bulky, tall, and a lot of them are obviously like I don't know. I think if we're going towards like self-driving or at least like assistance, no, which I don't really mind. But I feel like, man, like if we go that way, does it make us better drivers? Like, what if those like the assistance doesn't help us anymore? Like, we're just gonna be utterly really terrible drivers once like you take that off, and I'm just like scared. And then I just like big cars. I don't know. It's just like the contrast between like America and like Europe. Like even in terms of like country size, it's just so much bigger, so much land. Whereas like Europe, it's just smaller countries, smaller land, smaller everything. So.
Smaller
And-
servings too.
Yeah, and smart are not fat. But even in Canada, like I don't know what the stats for obesity is, but definitely like whenever I remember traveling to Europe and people were just like, just average. They were just normal size and weren't like overweight or anything, more on the I wouldn't say skinny because they weren't all skinny, but they at least look physically more healthier than over here.
Yeah, most Americans, especially where I live, are quite big. Morbid obesity is too common. So it's a thing.
And I think like some countries too in Europe where like condiments like ketchup and whatnot, like they don't serve it, you have to ask it and then they give it to you.
Yeah. We were like walking, me and a friend, when we went to Europe, we were walking around and we went to a gas station to just ask for some like sink water, tap water for free, and they won't do that at all. Like they won't give you anything.
Yeah. You have to pay for your water. If anything, you might as well buy like a water bottle, but that's expensive.
Well, their water sucks. Like they use like mineral water or some shit. Like it's awful. Like carbonated water maybe. Like it's disgusting. Like, I could not drink it.
I think I went somewhere. Was it Czech Republic? I think it might have been Czech Republic. Some areas of like Europe where like there are like fountains and you just like refill your water bottle and whatnot. But usually speaking, like water is just kind of like non-existent in Europe or super expensive.
Yeah, they all seem very
You pay for
disgusting.
the washroom sometimes too.
Yeah, like we got water from a restroom, bathroom sink for washing hands because we were like so thirsty, desperate for water. And I think we mentioned like to somebody that lived there that we met or whatever, we drank some tap water, and they were like, if I remember right, they seem to not like that conversation. Yeah, like they don't do that. And I was just like, okay, well, where I'm from, we call it sewer water, and we drink it. We like it.
Yeah. I guess like watering system definitely for sure. Like in North America, it's just a lot better, but also like historically speaking, this whole continent is newer than Europe, so Europe just like offer like a really old system and they kind of just deal with it.
I guess so. I don't.
And like water over there is also more scarce than over here for sure. We have so much. Well, in Canada we have like so much water, and we give out a lot of water.
You know. Did you eat any Nutella when you were in Europe?
Oh my god! What was it? Yeah. Is it Nutella?
Yeah, probably.
A lot of it. Yeah, no, so much of it. And I was so shocked because my friend and I, we went grocery shopping a lot of the times to save on money. And she's like, do you notice anything at all coming here, like breakfast and then this aisle particularly? And I'm like, no, aside from like just fucking pile of Nutella. She's like, there's no peanut butter. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what? There's no fucking peanut butter.
So me and my friend bought peanut butter in, I think, Germany once or twice, and it's pretty expensive. And we went to an acquaintance's house that we knew from America that was a foreign exchange student, and their family gave us their peanut butter because they don't eat it and they don't use it on anything.
Mhm.
And I was like, we make all kinds of desserts that use peanut butter, and I'm like, how do they not even use it? Like, they just hate it. And I tried Nutella and I thought it was disgusting.
Oh, I like it. So like there are definitely there's some like kind of like those like no-name brands of Nutella. So just like, yeah, there's like no-name brands of Nutella, or just like not fake Nutella, but other brands of Nutella. Basically, anyways, I like those a lot more because they're less sweet. Because Nutella is just so disgustingly sweet. Like, it's good, but it's just so sweet. Hello? Are
Hello?
you seeing?
No,
Oh.
I'm here. I'm like opening my material containers to see what I got.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm working on my Road at 80 is really neat.
I just got 2 minions that I didn't have, so I'm doing.
Oh, nice!
Yeah, right.
I think I've been using my company sales to get. So I'm working on an anima weapon right now,
Oh,
and
yeah.
some of them you can turn to company sales to get the material
Right.
or whatever item you need to exchange it to upgrade.
Right. Yeah, I did 1 or 2 of those, but after I got all those Zulu weapons, I was like, well,
You can't beat ultimate weapon glam.
yeah, for the most part.
I'm actually so excited for my Ulu group. I'm just like, I need something more challenging than Savage.
Yeah, it's not like Savage to me isn't challenging. It's just I think I'm bored with it.
You're so over it.
Yeah, it's like I obviously wish we would clear 8 relatively soon, but I don't know. It's like I take it or leave it sometimes.
I think for sure it just sucks that it's kind of like hard for us to gain consistency when we proc because of like the 50-50. You just never know what pop up. It's kind of like frustrating.
Yeah.
Well, for healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying because like now I've definitely kind of like figured out which healing and mitts I need to use at certain parts of the fight, but yeah, it's just
Yeah, at this point, I'm sure it's like very clear.
I'm on autopilot at this point, except last time when I fucked up real bad. It's just not my day.
Yeah.
Which is why like you'll see me switching from Astro and White Mage, because like in my head I'm just mentally checked out.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like sad that no one else is like swapping classes.
I mean, I don't have the gear to do it. I could buy like minimum high level gear, but I really don't know the rotation for.
Is your melding different? Like, do you need different melding materia for
That's a good point.
this for each?
I could do Reaper, but I don't know the Reaper rotation. And Faye, boy, he plays Samurai now. I guess I could. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it. It's just like I know sometimes like the damage check can get really spicy because of deaths, so I'm like hesitant to change it. But I'm also like starting to beat Faye occasionally, so I'm like, well, I don't know, I could just keep this up.
I think you're more geared than him, though, are you not?
We might be, but
Nah, you're just better. I got it. I got
well, actually, I think the only time I beat him is when he died. So
you. You're better. See, you didn't die.
there you go. Clearly.
I will say that it would be nice if I don't have to heal one time.
Well, you should mention it. Like, if I were any good at all at healer, I would play it. But like, I think at this point I would have to like practice it on a P1, P5S, just to see how.
See, we tried it on Ukov and that didn't work out.
Well, I mean, I wasn't doing it. I mean, Faye was doing it, but I'm probably worse than him, but at a healer, so I don't know.
It also super blew my mind when he said like he can play healer, but he cannot like. How did he say it? He's bad at recovering, and I'm like, my man, just hit the res button and heal people, like GCD heal people.
Yeah.
But I think it's like also a DPS mentality where like some people, like if you put a DPS playing a healer, like they will only heal when there's like an off GCD. They wouldn't bother like GCDing the heal, which I understand because technically you lose DPS if you do. But I mean like you're healing, so you better fucking heal.
Right. All I know is that every time I do a roulette as healer, somebody dies.
Well, that's not on you though, you know. It's because like you let them die, or like maybe it is, but you know they shouldn't have taken damage in the first place, right? So
Well, they
it's
shouldn't have
like,
queued
it
up
goes both
for it
ways.
if they weren't, you know, willing to have an adventure.
I don't know. There's so many things where it's like blaming the healer, and it's like, look, like you should have played better. DPS you should have played better.
Yeah. I'll say that next time. I think that'll go over really well. I'm like, oh, did you die because I didn't heal you, or because you didn't do better? I don't know.
Ah, man, you got some regions. You got some like I don't know my buttons. Some bloodbath. You know,
Yeah.
and the other regen thingy.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's probably fine.
And if anything, they should blame the tanks for not mitigating, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
What's my next class? Maybe I'll start Bard. I love being on a new data center. Everybody's a sprout. When you queue in, no one has like job stones.
Really? Hadn't really thought about it.
Fuck, I don't have gear for my Bard. Fuck. Oh, how was your Dota game? When you play with Ivan and Sarah and people.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, some of them aren't very good, and some of them are just fine, and you know, we had a good time.
Nice.
They're it's actually more enjoyable to play with them in terms of like the actual gameplay than it is my normal friend group, because they're so much worse. And so it's like it's much easier for me to do better.
Nah, you're just used to playing with the same group of friends that you're like, I want change.
Well, we don't win much as a group. Like, we actually, it's got to be close to like a 70-80% lose rate, like a 20 to 30% win rate. It's really low, because one of our friends is quite good, and it just skews the MMR so high.
Do you guys play more of just like a common game that you play together, or is it just for memes?
It's just, if that, you know, they all play it and played it for years, and so we play it together, but we just do like unranked.
Gotcha.
We've played a handful of other games together too, but not too many. That's the one we have in common the most, that most of us can play together at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
We played.
Sorry, there's a person called the Pew Pewer. Oh my god.
It's not even your name anymore. Like.
No, I changed my name to Jumping Way. I gave up my Pew Pew last name on this alt. Maru the Pew Pewer. Someone stole my name. No, yeah, it's like hard to find like a common game for people to play.
Yeah.
Let alone like a common time.
I'm honestly surprised my chat isn't going crazy over my Isles work agenda. I'm just throwing shit together. I'm gonna get like no things from it. Probably just silently laughing at me. Like I find the Island Sanctuary stuff to be really boring now, because it just feels like there's very little gain in it.
To do?
Yeah, I think I've unlocked basically everything.
But I think they're adding more stuff, right, in the next patch or a few patches.
Yeah, something like that.
Wish limit break was just given instead of like going into your settings and putting it onto your hotbar.
Yeah, I hate that part too. I think I was playing something. I don't know if it was like a dungeon or an ultimate, and I was playing on some other job. And they're like, "Oh, just LB it." I was like scrambling for the LB, trying to find it.
To find it.
I was like, "Oh, where is it?"
I absolutely did that in my dungeon earlier because it was tanking. It's so hard to level DPS, yo. Just like, just always like healer and tank in need.
So you're doing like an alt character on a different data server,
Yeah, on Dynamis.
or just for fun? Are you
I
gonna
think I just
raid?
really. No, I think initially it was just for a jumping way because it was like, oh, it's on Dynamis. Oh, I gotta claim jumping way. Come on. And then I claimed it. And then I found my friend. So Tuck and I created our character because we just wanted to create a character for shits and giggles. And then my Aether friend, who's the friend that I prog with for Uwu, he's like our raid lead. He actually transferred his alt from, I think, Brynhilder or something to Dynamis because if you transfer it, I think it's like free of cost, I think. But it was mostly the road to 80 that he wanted. And he's got like several alts, and he has like several like group of friends doing different content and whatnot. So he's just having a bunch of alts and whatnot just in case. And then yeah, so I joined, and then we ended up on the same world. And then I was just like, oh, this is shitty. I want FC buffs. But because he had transferred his character over, he was able to create an FC because he was like over level like 30 or something. So he created AFC, and then he's like, oh no, I need like 5 people or 4 people to sign this petition to start an FC. And then we were short a person or 2. And then he's like, wait, let me DM my other friends. So his 2 other friends joined the world. And then we finally got the FC up, and then gradually like word spread. So his group of friends like also have alts on this like world now. So it's just a bunch of alts on this world. So back to my story. Am I gonna raid in 2 groups? I have no clue.
I think that's pretty intense, but you know, you do you.
I think because I did have an alt on Brynhilder, but I didn't have road to AD, and which is the reason why like I kind of stopped leveling the alt because I didn't really need it. But I know that occasionally, because like Ivan's in like 2 static group, and so his like primal group right now is actually looking for a melee because one of their melee quit, and then I was just like, well, I have availability, but I don't have melee at 90 and I don't play melee. And I was just like joking to him, saying like, "Oh, I can level super level my alt," and I'm like, "Nah, I'm not going to, but I'm doing it anyways."
You can do Dragoon. It's so easy. Like, look, I can do it. That's...
I'm level 1 though. That's hard. I'll probably do Reaper because it starts at 70 once I get there. But I'm getting there because of this road to 80, like a lot of my classes are getting leveled much quicker than my MSQ progress. So my MSQ progress right now is like level 28, and then my classes are like 33, 34, 36.
Yeah.
So in theory, I could get them all like to 80.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't think I could do an alt at this point. I already have one, technically, but I couldn't really do much on one. I did all that grinding for the stupid cards. And I'm just like... Wouldn't even want to mess with any alt after doing that grind.
I don't know. I think my alt is more for like subbing, if anything, if ever.
Gonna do a lot of clears on each week or something? Gonna switch the
Me?
alt?
No. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do PF, but I do know. I do have a few friends that kind of want to just clear for shits and giggles.
Looks like the servers go down in 30 minutes, so I think I'm gonna hop up here. Gonna get some last minute Dota in and let that be my night, I guess.
Yeah, I can't believe it's Monday. It doesn't feel like Monday, but it makes sense that it's Monday because maintenance.
Alrighty, well, I'll talk to you later.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Enjoy your Dota night game. Good luck.
Alright, see ya.
Win one.
I'll try.
Carry the team.
Yeah, I'll try. See ya. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for subscribing, Crazy Diamond. Take it easy, guys.